Sometimes heavy salted is too much.
Hey, but I
You
think
know
we're
what I
live.
mean? Heavy salted is too much. Hold on, let me get
I think
a
we're.
mouthful of
I
this.
think we're live, babe.
We're live.
I think.
Oh, they put my peanuts away. Babe, you're loud. This is way loud. Woo! Now I'm gonna be blind and deaf. Babe,
Are we live?
can you put?
I
Where's the
still.
beginning? La música, babe.
The music is on, babe. You don't hear
Let me
music?
hear.
There's
No.
music playing. It's playing in my ear.
Wait, babe, it's cut. Babe, move the scooter. Move the scooter, babe. Yes.
So anyway.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
No.
I'm blind and deaf anyway.
Yeah, look. There you go. Look. Look. There you go.
Yeah.
Too high.
Oh, hey guys, welcome. How many people are here in the chat? Welcome to Not So Scary Mary TV live with Benny and Mary, bringing a little more happy to YouTube.
We might be live,
Yeah.
babe. I'm still not 100% sure.
You don't think we're live?
I don't know. It says there we are.
But look in the chat. Yeah. You don't act like this anywhere whether we're live. Okay, let's get serious. Serious.
Great.
I have somebody serious as a guest tonight. So maybe he's not that serious. But anyway, let's start right.
No, because I think we're not live.
Are you sure?
No.
People see us? What do they say?
I don't know. The bot's connected, but we're not getting. Hold on. Here you go.
What does it say?
I don't
People,
know.
they say La Maraquera, babe. They saw us, babe. How do you not know? Start
Oh,
the
there
day
we go.
right here.
There we go.
Start right. They saw the Maraca show.
Yeah. But
Okay, let's start right here.
Start again.
No, I'm gonna start right like we do in the morning. Oatmeal.
I'm already regular.
Okay. This isn't supposed to make you rich. Good. Okay, we'll put these away. It's not breakfast time. It's night time. Yes.
Not breakfast time. Okay. Hold on.
The music is gone.
No, the music's still playing.
I wish I knew what song it was.
Me too. I'm hearing it, but
Welcome everybody. Let me look at the chat. Magical Mike, Manny, and Canny. Oh my God, Streambots. Who's Stream? Wait, oh, Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Do we know him?
yeah, he's over here.
Oh, Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Hi, Streamlabs. Theme Park Giant. Yeah.
All right.
Thad. We love him. He's the gentle giant. Don't ruin his reputation. Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Babe, I gotta do like this to read, but
I
don't
know.
worry. You do what you gotta do.
That's it.
You do what you got. Guys, tonight's gonna be exciting. I feel like Johnny Carson. I wanted to do
thought you were
like
gonna
a
say Johnny
proper
Cochran.
intro. Not Johnny Cochran, huh? Poor guy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay, Jula Rome, thank you. My niece is in the chat. She's a mod. Magical Mike. Oh, that's Sunflower. Hi, how are you? CJL. Hello, how are you? Court Marie. Who else? Magic Adventures. Hello. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Who else? If I missed anybody, welcome in. Oh, and Park Bros, I think was the first one, Lawrence, to check in. Welcome, everybody. But we're going to start today.
Oh, Lily's life is in too.
Lily, I love you. Hi, Lily. Lily and I love the Haunted Mansion. That's why I'm not so scary. And the Haunted Mansion isn't that scary. Okay, so let's start off right. You didn't want any peanuts, right?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, no oatmeal.
I'm regular.
Okay. It's not about regular, baby. That's not fiber, baby. That's good for the heart cholesterol.
Exactly.
We have chocolates. That I might
Yeah,
have a
but we
chocolate.
can't give
What do you
it.
want, a Kit Kat? No, but they could live vicariously through us here. I got
Okay, Actually,
crackers.
let me see the Kit Kat again.
You want to see a Kit Kat? Yeah, but chew with your mouth closed. They were on live.
Let's make sure that nobody from work.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, first of all, how's this sounding? Because I hear a little echo over here, but I think that's just me.
Oh, almond joy. I like coconut.
Kit Kat. We have a friend at work. We call him Kit Kat because he's always on a break. Feel free to use that.
Babe, is the music gone?
Yeah, music is done.
Where's Scooter?
I don't know. Is he in?
I don't know. I gotta introduce him.
Well, then introduce him. The world
Guys,
famous Skootah Adventures.
we're honored today to have a dear friend, partner of the channel. We've been blessed to know him and Michelle. They are a couple.
He's in the green room right now.
He's in a green room.
No, he's in the green room. He's getting hors d'oeuvres and a charcuterie board.
Oh, good.
He's being taken care of, I'm sure.
Jesus, what did he just said? What did you say, Scooter?
The hostess is taken care of.
Oh, okay, good. I want to welcome Scooter. Guys, wait a minute. There's no introduction for Scooter.
But he just got one.
No, but it wasn't like sufficient for who Scooter is. You know what? Let me say something, and I quote. I'm going to quote him. Something that he wrote today.
No, he can't respond now.
Let me say something. I wrote everything. I wrote it in my notes, really small. It looks like chicken scratch. Okay, like big, large print. Today, Scooter writes a comment on John Fun to Be Free's vlog that says, quote, I'm an amazing human, sort of an enigma, a mystery wrapped in a riddle. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, people of the chat, welcome Skootah from Skootah Adventures. Mike, welcome. Welcome. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Hey,
Okay.
great. Cue applause. Cue applause, babe.
Hey, Skootah, it worked.
Skootah. Did you hear me introduce you, Skootah?
Oh no, I'm on some kind of delay. There's something going on.
Oh.
Everything behind me is
You're
all
good now.
green. You see that back there? Everything's green. I have a green. Wait, hang on. I got Alexa. I made Alexa go green because I was supposed to be in the green room. So I made
that's
everything
good.
green. And now look, I'm sitting on Main Street with you guys. Look at this. Look
It's
at Main Street.
amazing.
Hey, I wonder if that's what they're gonna tear down next. I guess they're gonna tear that down next and put Bluey. Bluey's gonna go here in this building. Look at this. Could you imagine?
How do you really feel?
We're not
Lizzie
there yet. We're not
McGuire
there yet.
over
We're
there.
going to get there, though. We're getting to the complaint box in just a little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
We don't want you to hold back.
No. Loosen
hold on.
up. Yeah. Tell us what you really feel. Okay.
Yeah. You see,
How do you-
all this?
Yeah?
Yeah. So wait. I'll hold it. We lost my finger there. But look at this. I feel like I'm on Main Street right now. And
Let me know if you want me to move you around.
Oh, you're floating now. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, powers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Scooter, welcome to the chat.
I'm on
Thank
such
you
a
for
delay. I don't
accepting our
even know
invitation.
which thing to listen
Can you
to.
hear
I'm trying
me?
to catch up with the audio because
But you can
look at
hear
me
me.
down
Can you
there.
hear me?
yeah, but there's like a really bad delay.
Then you gotta, I think, turn off everything else.
Are you
Right?
playing YouTube or no?
All right, let me.
You're not listening to it on YouTube, are you?
All right, wait, hold on.
Okay. Guys, bear with us. We will get this together. It's going to be a really good live stream today. Let's see the
Hang on.
comments in the chat.
I hear,
Sierra.
no, but that's the problem. I hear multiple you. I'm trying to get
Oh
it
my
dialed
God,
in.
John and Frankie
Let's try it
are
now.
in. Fun to be free. Babe, Fun to be free is here.
Wait, it's fun to be free here. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Fun to be free.
No, I don't think so. Hang on.
Fun to be free is here.
Of course, this is my fault on this one. Because,
No, I hear you perfect. Perfect timing here. You just got to turn everything else off.
all right. I think
If you
we're
can
good.
hear me.
I have a little screen. There's a little screen on the bottom. Am I supposed to see a third screen over here?
No, you should just.
Oh, Randy. Hi, Randy. Ryan Wesley.
Yeah,
Hello
yeah.
there.
Give me a second, please.
Oh, I'm supposed to see that.
You're supposed to see my hand.
Yeah.
You're supposed to see the output screen.
Yep.
And you don't have YouTube going, do you?
And I have what?
You don't have YouTube on, do you?
No.
Okay. So I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I think that's a little better. That's actually a little better right there.
Scooter,
Yeah.
how are you this evening? Thank you for
All right.
accepting our invitation. I'm honored to have you here.
I'm just happy I'm
on
Main
our
Street.
chat.
Look at all these buildings.
You're on Not So Scary Mary TV. I'm honored to have you here, Scooter. We have a
gonna
few
miss-
questions for you.
Is that the Emporium right there? I'm gonna miss that when it goes.
We're not there yet.
I don't know if there's any truth in the room. They're making that a CVS. There's gonna be the Emporium. It was nice. I liked it.
That's actually the confectionery.
Oh,
That's
that's
confectionery.
the confectionery right there.
Okay. We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're going to start serious.
All right.
Not that you're not serious. I know you're serious about that. We're gonna start off with tell us about Skootah. Tell me who is Skootah. I want you to tell me the deep, dark secrets of Skootah. Something that everybody in the chat doesn't know.
All right. Well, I'm wearing Haunted Mansion ears right now. Does everybody see that? See this Haunted Mansion?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't see.
Wait,
Let me
change
zoom
my
in.
background. You know what it is? My Alexa, color white.
Oh my God, he's so
Alexa,
you off,
and two, color white.
Skootah.
All right.
Oh, I
Now-
see your haunted man. Oh my God, babe, we need ears like that.
Well,
Yeah,
get 'em.
look at that.
Skootah, I love them.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, babe, make them bigger. Make them bigger. There you go.
Well,
Skootah.
how much bigger am I supposed to get? Scooter's plenty big. Oh my goodness! Is
Skootah.
the screen, what kind of what dimensions do you have on your
Skootah, I
screen?
wanted you to feel comfortable.
Oh,
You're good. Because I brought. Look, you're Italian, right?
Yeah.
Prego sauce. Can you see it?
Prego. It's in
There
there.
you go. It's in there. It's
You know what?
flavored with meat. I don't know what that means.
Prego original, just the plain, not when sometimes they put all kinds of chunky
Next
stuff in there.
time, yeah.
The one that's the original tastes a lot like my mom's sauce, the original sauce.
You're kidding me. Tell
No.
me about you. Tell me about the see.
wait,
I brought so
I
you feel.
told-
I have
I just
pasta,
said
but
this.
it's not cooked.
Yeah, since you brought it up and you showed the sauce, hang on, I got to stand up for a minute.
Okay, go ahead. Let me see.
Hang on. I got to show you. This is a family picture right here.
Oh, good. I want to see that. Okay, I got to zoom in.
You got me now? You see the opening credits? The opening credits of The Godfather? Watch this. Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Put that closer. My gosh. Da, 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 da.
And
Da, 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 da.
poor Michelle, when she met me, I brought it to the family up in the Bronx. And Randy knows Randy's from the Bronx, but you know, different nationality. But I have the Italian side over in the Bronx, and I got relatives. I got cousin Judgy. I got a cousin Petey Boy. I got a cousin, no neck. I got a lot of cousins. I never knew their real name, and I was always told by my mom, like, you don't need to know their real name. Okay, yeah, that's it. So
that's awesome.
Baby
That's
Carl,
a great
Baby
family.
Carl. He was 55, 60 years old. We call him Baby Carl. I don't know why we call him Baby Carl, but his name is Baby Carl. So yeah, so that's the whole thing.
Tell
right
me
there.
from that picture.
Yeah, that's
Now
crazy.
that's one of my questions, but I'm glad I want this to flow naturally. Tell me about your family, your mom, your dad, siblings. How many from that picture are still around, and who do you keep in touch with? I'm just curious because I'm sure you're the baby. Were you the baby?
Yeah, no, everybody in this picture all gone. Everybody right here, this one.
Everybody?
Yeah, they're all gone. Yeah, but look at them. This picture was in like 1902 or something. I think that might have been one of these is my mother down here, but look at that group right there. That's my grandfather.
Oh my gosh! Tell me who they are. Tell me who they are. Point them out.
Show up at the house.
Point them out. No, we don't want any of them to show up. They're all gone, right?
Yeah. Well,
show them. No, let me see. Tell me, name them.
Back to Scary Mary TV.
Yeah, not from Not So Scary. Then it would be really Scary Mary.
Yeah, and then we got Things Living in the Closet. I still have to watch that video. Everybody does a video on Not So Scary Mary TV. They had something living in the closet, and I have yet to watch that video.
It was from the previous venue.
Is that still up?
Yeah, it's still up. It's still up. I think those, believe it or not, those videos are still getting views. Those creepy videos are still getting views. Well, you're going to get
views tonight because after this, I'm going to watch that and see what
was
living in the closet or the wall.
I'm not going to give it away, but it's not going to be as good as this interview today.
Well, I bet it will be.
I don't know.
Like John all day was talking about it, like, oh, Skootah's going to be, it puts a lot of pressure right there. Now, and I told Michelle, I think now Skootah's got to go, like, I got to be like the little circus guy, and I got to be like a little clown. I got to perform. That's out of my element. But
you don't want to flop.
No, I don't want to flump. I don't want to.
I want you to be yourself.
You just gotta be yourself.
I think you're just beautiful the way you just Skootah. We love who Skootah is, and Michelle.
Oh,
and Michelle.
I brought props. I had props.
Oh, good. Me too. Look, I brought stir fry just in case we got hungry. I got stir fry. I know, guys. It's high in sodium. I know, but I figured I'd get some hot water and have it. What do you got? Let me see.
So you want to know what makes Skootah tick, right?
Yes, definitely. Tell me who is Skootah.
All right, first of all, everybody remember these?
Right? Yes.
Remember that. Now,
Nice.
My very first family trip to the Magic Kingdom.
What year?
John always jokes about 8-year-old Scooter walking down Main Street holding hands with my mom. This was we bought the little keepsake video. Look at this thing. Back when it was a nice wholesome place, you know. A lot of those places are gone now because they tore them down. I think that's a McDonald's now over here on the bottom. This one became a DVC lounge. So there's a few places, a lot of places on the back. You just can't, like right here. Look, right here. That's now the what is it? Mine Train.
Bucky's.
But before that, it used to be Ariel's Grotto. So there's a lot of changes that they made. Yeah, let's knock down the submarines where you go down, makes it felt like you were diving. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get rid of that.
I rode.
But I remember talking to somebody right on the very final, right before they did away with the.
So loud for me.
I'm too
loud.
loud.
So loud. No, not you. When you put your mic on, I'm sorry, guys. Tech difficulties so loud in my ear.
Oh, okay.
I could turn down this microphone.
No, you sound perfect. You sound perfect.
No, that was me.
I actually rode. What is it? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea when I was little.
Those boats.
I rode that with my parents.
They never fully went underwater, but it made you feel like you were 20,000 leagues. Whatever. I don't know what a league is under the sea. I guess is that.
I don't know a league. I don't know, babe. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Alexa,
20,000 feet.
What is 20,000 leagues?
Anybody at home with an Alexa, they're answering too.
Yeah, we just set off everybody's Alexa device.
Okay, I'm sorry. I made everybody all over the country.
Oh,
going off. Well, everybody
yes,
just found out how much
Randy, that is a VHS. What he just showed.
Yeah, look, 20.
Yeah.
Look at this. But it doesn't even end there. Watch this, because this is how my family does things. It still has the original paperwork in there.
Nice.
Yeah, like it has like this, like the survey. How did we do? You know, a funny thing about it. This week of all Wednesday on Tuesday, I got a survey. The Walt Disney Cup. We want to know how you're feeling about your recent visit.
Wow, that was a bad move.
I'm not going to touch that.
Yeah, don't fill it out right now.
I said, yeah, I put it in my save folder. I'm not even. Yeah, it's better off.
Okay, tell me about. Okay,
like it even has a little booklet thing, like, and it came a little poster. Look at this. Watch this, everybody.
Oh man, this is an heirloom, like a family heirloom. Look at that.
If you're not convinced that Scooter's the real deal,
no, I'm convinced. We're convinced.
Yeah. Wow.
We're convinced you do it for the love of Disney.
For
the love of Disney.
Swiss Family Robinson. That's going to be going next. You know what? Did you believe what they're going to put Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse? Did you hear about that?
No. What are they going to put?
It's going to be from what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's going to be the first elevated Taco Bell. It's going to be a Taco Bell up top, and
that actually sounds good.
A quick serve, yeah, it's going to be nice.
Quick service taco.
I still can't go because it's not, accessible.
If it's not accessible, then no.
No, it's ADA.
Tell me about the love of your life, Michelle, and where did you meet Michelle?
Hey, babe.
She doesn't want to talk. She's behind the scenes.
I met Michelle here. I met Michelle locally. I won't even, without giving where we are, pinpointing it. And next thing you know, there's a bunch of scooter groupies outside the house.
You have a lot of fans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I walked through the park. They're all over the place. And I love it. That's the other thing. If you see me in the park, you see me riding around my little scoot, stop me and say hello. I love it. I love to meet everybody. So. And
that's the name of his scooter, guys. Scoot. That was named on John Fun-to-be-Free's. A lot of things develop, right? Have you noticed from John Fun-to-be-Free's live streams? So many things come up there. Hilarious.
Oh yeah,
they were born there. Scoot was born there.
This is my tiki room one. How about that? I put the Alexa desk light 50%. All right. Yeah. See that? Well, I
can tell there's a lot of greed in there.
Oh my God, this is wonderful. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a Jungle Cruise, rather, actually. Jungle Cruze.
Isn't it see-through, babe? I can't see it.
Well, because it's green.
Because it's got a green screen.
It's actually Tiki Room. It's Tiki Room.
Yeah. Yeah, but I had the green screen effect on.
Yeah. It's a shame what they're going to be doing in that Tiki Room.
Okay. Tell me where you met Michelle.
Alexa, going to be a Bucky's?
Alexa, desk. Bucky's.
We're going to get to that, though.
Don't give them any ideas, right?
We're going to get to that.
They'll do it. Don't give them any.
Don't give them any ideas. Okay.
Alexa, desk. There we go. Okay.
Theme Park Jane says.
I met Michelle. It was, believe it or not, it was after. Hey, what was that hurricane? Was it Hurricane Irma? and we're a lot of us that live here in Florida, we lost power, and
Oh,
there wasn't much to do. What else is there to do when sitting around your house? It's dark and
yeah,
it's hot. So you go out. The few places that did have power were couple local establishments in town.
yeah,
So went out and had a few drinks. Let me get out of the house. At least the local bar has AC. So we went
absolutely.
down there and ended up meeting her. Actually met her friend first, and her friend came out, and that was back when I used to be a smoker, so I was out in the smoking section,
Okay.
and her friend came out and was bah, 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 like one of the type of people that just keep talking and talking and talking.
I don't even know what that's like. I can't imagine
Have
somebody
you
who
watched
talks and
John
talks
Fun
and
to Be
talks and
Free?
talks.
John Fun to Be Free, like that kind of
I'm
talking.
telling about me.
Yeah, like non-stop talking. All right,
Go ahead.
John Fun to Be Free. Love that guy. Isn't that the best channel ever?
We love him so much. We do.
But
He's
yeah,
we can
but
talk about that later and get emotional, how everything started and our friendships all started because we met John.
it is emotional. But
So
you know what? I don't have any more tears because between the Muppet 3D closing
we're
and
gonna get to that.
no more tears. There's no more. You can only
Okay.
go so much
Get
more.
me get me back to the bar where
Yeah.
she was
So
yapping and you were like, she talks too much.
yeah, to make a long story short, I was out having a cigarette. Her friend came out because her friend was a smoker. Michelle's not a smoker, never has been. And
The friend came on and goes, hey, how are you, bro?
yeah, hey, got my buddies in there dancing. How you doing? I was like, yeah, how are you? Nice to meet you. So, and eventually, the end of the night comes, and Michelle came out. Everybody's going to get in the car,
And
and
were you like,
they actually needed a
Baba
ride home.
Vroom?
They needed a ride
Whoa.
home, and they asked me, if I could take them home. And of course, I was, I'm a gentleman. If two
You
girls need a
are.
ride home, I'll help you
During
out.
a hurricane, a blackout, it's
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scooter's a giver, and so we got in the car, and I was kind of attracted to Michelle right off the bat. So we get in my
Mhm.
car, and what does Michelle do? I was like, hop
She
in.
is very pretty.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I really am. So I get in the passenger side of the car. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Bars are closing down. It's a beach bar. So I get in
Okay.
the driver's side. Her and her friend are gonna get in. I was like, come on in. I'll take you guys home. You live not far from where I'm going. So they get in, but Michelle gets in the back seat. And now I have the crazy friend smoker sitting in the front.
Yappy.
Yeah, Jabba Jaws. So I had to deal with that all the way. So I drove them home. Michelle happened to be staying with her friend because her friend had actually electricity, so she was staying there for the AC.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why not use your friend that has AC? Hey, I'm your
I,
best friend. You got
absolutely.
AC.
I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
During a
So,
hurricane blackout. Yeah.
so I dropped them off, spent a couple minutes just talking to them, said goodnight, blah blah blah. So I got home and I texted her. She said text when you get home, like everybody. So I said I made it to the house. I said it was great meeting you guys. And I said something that I never met in all my years of being Scooter. You meet women, you go out. I said, I remember this because I never said it to anyone. I said it was really great meeting you. I'm glad you got home safe. That I was able to get you home safe. I'm interested. Just it's like a stupid thing like that. And I was like, and then I went in the house and I was like,
Why did I write that?
yeah, like what is that? I never wrote that to anybody. I never felt compelled to. Oh wait, this little Mickey thing is in the way. Let me just get this. Okay. So I never felt compelled to write that to anybody. And so I was like, yeah. So I thought maybe there might have been something there. Sure enough, here we are, all these years
How
later.
many years later?
Babe, it's 6 years, 3 months, 4 days, and 18 minutes, right?
Oh, who's counting?
7 years, 7 amazing years.
7
Yep.
years.
And since
Where
we've
did
been
you guys go
together
on your first date?
on our first date, that's a very good question.
Hold on, babe. Where did we go on our first date? Huh?
But my go-to place with all my first dates back in that day was St. Augustine. Did I take you to St. Augustine? Oh,
Theme Park Giant's trying to
I
coax
McDonald's.
Scooter, and I promise I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him all those questions. I promise. I have
Yeah.
questions for you from Theme Park Giant. I'm gonna write them down.
Theme Park
When
Giant.
she
I don't
says
know if
McDonald's,
I can imagine what these are going to be. Theme Park Giant. I love that guy.
get
That's a great
ready.
channel too. Isn't that a great channel? Theme Park Giant. I love
I
it.
love his channel.
Yeah,
I love him. I love his dog Barkley.
Yeah,
We've met in this
I never met the dog.
community.
I heard a lot about the dog, and I've seen him cut short.
I
his
love her
birthday
already.
to
I
go
haven't
home
met
and hang
her.
out with the dog, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's his daughter. His canine baby
that's-
girl, his
It's a member of the
princess.
family. But great guy.
Absolutely.
TP. I think Pete McDevitt once said it. He's a genuinely really good guy. You know?
He really is. I call him a gentle giant, but he says not to ruin his reputation.
Pop your head. Pop your head in real quick. She's gonna make a cameo.
Michelle, guys, look. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Let me zoom in. I'm not taking a picture. It's just for me to see. Look at pretty girl.
Yep.
Hey, guys, say hi to Michelle.
Yep.
Michelle, I'm so happy you're here.
Lately, but you know,
the cute couple. We love you guys.
I really can't think of where we went on our first date. We're still on
Michelle, where did you guys go on your first date?
You know what? Actually, we did go to St. Augustine.
I did.
It was
that was my go-to.
What did they call that bar? The UK.
Yeah, it was a little Irish, like a German.
The British pub.
British pub.
Very nice.
I brought it to karaoke.
You didn't sing, did you? Because
no, she don't sing. I sang.
No, I was gonna say you didn't sing, Skootah, did you?
No, I always sing.
Okay, sing me something. Sing me something.
I gotta sing the song I sang the night I went with her.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, a little bit. We're not. Go ahead.
Nothing can stop us now, no matter how. We're gonna make things happen.
You were ahead of your time.
You were ahead of your time.
Cleared the whole bar right out. Cleared them right out. Yep.
What did you say?
I cleared them out like they did with the Great Movie Ride before they tore everything down.
Okay.
Everything to
We're going. All right.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna. But no, don't say sorry. Yep. Nothing is off limits here.
No.
Nothing is off limits.
You good? Yeah. What ears do I have next? I had my ears all lined up.
Oh my gosh. I brought Pragu sauce. I brought stir fry. I'm waiting for you to give me a good story because I got my popcorn bucket.
And Neri's like, we haven't got anything good yet. Let's go.
No, I'm just kidding.
we're waiting to be entertained.
No. So far, everything's good. But I'm saying when you get into one of those long stories, I got my popcorn bucket. Refill popcorn bucket.
Yep.
Tell me about where did you live most of your life and what made you move to Florida? Because you're from the Bronx. How long did you live in the Bronx?
No, I spent most of my time in the Bronx, but I'm originally from Long Island.
Long Island, I'm sorry. Okay, Long Island.
Yep.
And then what made you move down here?
Well, that's a crazy little story in and of itself. Right?
Good.
Yep. Yeah. As well, since we're telling crazy stories.
Yeah, I like crazy stories. Go ahead.
All right, and I should go back to the green screen. I want to feel like I'm on Main Street again. Hang on, can I go back to Main Street?
Sure.
Let's light off.
Where are we?
Alexa, fan 2, color green.
We have all night. Baby, you want popcorn?
Oh, look at that.
Hey, babe, have some popcorn.
I'm gonna miss that. I really am gonna miss that building right there when that goes. The building right there.
Okay. Tell me the crazy story.
I think that's the ice cream parlor right there. I went to get ice cream there. See the one with the red roof?
Mm-hmm.
Not the Red Roof Inn. I heard that's what the Grand Floridian is going to become in 3 years. It's going to be the Red Roof Inn, but it's going to be a nice Red Roof Inn.
Well, they're still going to charge exorbitant prices.
You see, they already broke ground. They're doing construction in the lobby. If you stop at the Grand Floridian, you'll see that there's construction walls up. They're getting ready for it's going to become the Red Roof Inn over there at the Grand Floridian. Very nice though, nice touch. And it's going to become a DVC lounge after that, when none of us are going to be able to go.
Okay, tell me the funny story of Long Island and how you moved to Florida.
Oh yeah, I got so sidetracked.
Doesn't matter. I get the same way.
In New York, I did. In school, I trained for videos. It was the weirdest thing. My two loves in my life have always been photography, or they kind of go hand in hand the way I look at it, or aviation. I've always wanted to be a pilot too. It really did. Look at Benny laughs. Yes, I wanted to be an astronaut, Benny. I was gonna be an astronaut. No, I spend my Saturdays at Animal Kingdom. But so obviously that was out. I worked. When I got out of school, I was going to go to the Center for the Media Arts in New York City, and because both of my parents, it was a very elite school for video and audio visual, and they placed a lot of people with all the local TV stations in New York. There's a lot of you got to get a job with Saturday Night Live when you get out of there. But it turned out like my mom was a government worker, worked for the IRS. My dad was a Long Island Railroad worker. Some people would look at that as good jobs. So I didn't qualify for any kind of aid. So I took a little entrance exam, passed with flying colors. All the video background I had, I got disgusted, kind of like I get disgusted now sometimes over it. I still had that in me. And I gave up on it. I said, you know what? It's never going to happen. Never going to do anything with photography or video. I basically wanted to be an ENG news photographer, work with the local news, and go out. Not a studio camera. I wanted to be like the guy that goes out. There's something happens
Like
in the
on
car.
location.
Yeah, send me out with a camera and a reporter, and that was my dream.
Wow.
So when that fell through, I was like, well, now I could turn to aviation. Had a buddy that worked at a local airport, so we can get you in if you want to work at the airport. Fueling planes and all. I was like, well, that's a step in the right direction for my other love. So as I was working at the airport, there was a lot of people came down and did flight lessons. There was a gentleman there used to come down once a week, and turns out he owned a video company, and they introduced me to him. And I said, hey, by the way, I said I don't want to impose. I said I have a video background. I said, are you looking for help? Anybody to do anything? He said, send me a demo tape. So I brought in a demo tape with me. The next time I saw him, I gave it to him. Next thing I know, he told me, come on out. And I quit the airport, started working for him, doing videos. Did that for 11 years. It was we did everything, wedding videos primarily, but we did parties, we did commercials, local stuff on Long Island. I did that for 11 years. I was mainly an editor, video editor, and did all that. So in that period of time, I became a NASCAR fan, right? So started watching races and started doing all that. My brother at that point had lived down here in Florida, and the Richard Petty driving experience was starting to run at the Walt Disney World Speedway and at Daytona Speedway as well. And they were putting local ads in the News Journal, which is the Daytona Beach newspaper, Orlando Sentinel. My brother made a little clipping. I still have the very clipping, and it said that they were hiring for photographers and pit road people to like buckle people in race cars to give rides. So I was still living in New York. I said, why not? I'll send it in. I said, I don't have a photography background. They required a resume for photography. I really have nothing to show for. I said, but let me apply for just to work with the race cars. I'll be happy to work at Daytona or Disney Speedway. So I sent it down from New York. Just I applied. I think I actually mailed it in, because there was no internet and that kind of stuff back then.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, they called me for an interview, and I still live. I used my brother's address in Florida, and I'm in New York, and they wanted me to come down on like a Thursday, and this is like a Tuesday. Came down, and the interview was at Walt Disney World Speedway, and I went and did the interview, and they hired me. On the way out, I said, here's my resume just in case you want it. He didn't even require it. He started looking at it, so I have a photo and video background. He said, hang on, won't leave yet. I got to introduce you to somebody. And he introduced me to the lady who was in charge of my video program. They said, we're trying to get a video program off the ground. She's like, I'm stealing here from you. She joked around. And I ended up getting a job doing video. So now here I am working at Disney World Speedway with NASCAR, back in the video industry.
Amazing.
I went home and I grabbed all my stuff. They wanted me, this was, I think, the end of the summer. They wanted me to start in January. So I had a little bit of time to get my stuff together, and came back down, and I started working. Mainly, my main track was Daytona, but Daytona started as 5 days, and then it went down to 3, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I was a full-time employee, so they had to put me 2 days somewhere. And they said you'd have to go to Orlando. At first, I was like, I don't want to go all the way to Orlando just for 2 days, all the gas. And then I started thinking, they were like, well, if you do it, you get all the perks of a cast member because you're going to be working on Disney property. You have to go
Awesome.
to auditions. I was like, they haven't torn down all the stuff from my childhood yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. The wrecking balls haven't showed up just yet. They still cared about the property. And so I said, yeah, why not? Sign me up. So I did 3 days a week Daytona, 2 days a week at Disney Speedway.
What did you do? Oh, at the Disney Speedway, Daytona, and then
right there,
Speedway.
which is now a big lake in the parking lot at the TTC. But I worked,
And
and then
what-
they ended up cutting down some of our days at Daytona down to 2 days. So I ended up working 3 days. So 3 days a week I was out there at the Disney Speedway doing that.
It's amazing that you say that, because I went to the Speedway with a friend of mine who was a quadriplegic, and he could not get in the vehicle, and that was one of his dreams.
Yeah, I did it. We used to do everything. What?
And they couldn't get him in the car, and somebody said to me, we can't get him in the car. And I said, oh no, he's getting in the car. I said, he's getting in the car. And I remember that I and another cast member helped put his legs, obviously, no feeling. He was a quad, like from here down, he could move his arms.
Yeah.
And we held them, and they put you in the suit. They used to put him. It was a dream for him. They videotaped him in the car and everything.
That's what was great about it. We did everything we can to make sure that anybody was able to get in the car.
Well, when I went, They didn't do everything. I had to carry. They didn't say, "Oh, let's get 2 or 3 guys." They almost sent us away. I'm being honest. But I helped
Oh, really?
him and another cast member to put him in the car, and then I think another 2 guys helped me get him out. But he was able to do it. One of his dreams. But it was such a phenomenal experience that I wonder why they closed that. Probably because, like John would say, monies, right? Monies.
No,
Was it
that's
not bringing monies?
no,
What
no, because
happened?
it didn't cost them anything to run it. It was basically it was 4 wall. Oh well, I shouldn't say 4 walls. It was just a continuous wall. But
Yeah, I remember. It was big. Very impressive.
Sorry.
All right, Christmas in July.
yeah, with my Christmas mouse ears. But yeah, it didn't cost anything. First of all, for as far as the racetrack even being built, it didn't cost them anything to build that. I think it came in, if I'm correct, I would have to look it up. I think it came in at $1 million to build a
Mm.
racetrack because it didn't have any grandstands. It was just they basically cleared some land
Yep.
and opened up, and then all the buildings in there were all temporary. When I went on my job interview there, it was all portables, like you see at school.
Hmm.
It was portables. There was 3 different buildings that were portable. No permanent structures, and all it was pavement, and a 1 mile track that was like a triangular shape, and the walls to keep the cars in the track, of course, and that was
It was
it.
very impressive for
It was
somebody that didn't know about
crazy.
NASCAR until I went there because he loved NASCAR.
Yep.
It was really impressive to see the cars going.
Oh
He
yeah,
had a driver, and then he had the driving experience, which he was as a passenger. But they were going over 100 miles an hour or
oh,
more. I
it
don't
was
remember.
yeah, it was the advertised speed was for the ride along was 145. It was a little bit less than that. Let's be real,
Yeah.
but still, it was still a very good because the track was so flat. There wasn't a lot of banking. It felt every bit of. I think it used to run about 125, really, and it felt every bit of 145 at that speed because it was so flat. The flatter the track, the faster the speeds are going to feel. Daytona,
Yeah.
you're running 180 in one of the Richard Petty, 160 in one of the Richard Petty cars, but because of the banking, you felt like you were hardly moving. So.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Neri. I see you looking at your pad. Go ahead. Old
I'm
Scooter's
looking at
running
her.
on and on.
No,
Sorry.
no, I love it. I love it.
It's all good.
And I like that Tom. It's Tom Petty. I say Tom,
Tom
Petty.
Petty.
Huh? Is it Tom
No,
Petty?
it's Richard Petty.
Richard Petty. Tom Petty was.
Who's in the chat? I'm trying to look at who's in the chat.
Let's see. Let's go over the chat because I want to say hi to some people.
I see Magical Mike. I see TPG.
Mary on the move. Hello there, Mary on the move.
Mary in the move. Randy's
Yes.
in there. Look at Randy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and go through these comments, Scooter, because they've made some good ones.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's. Okay, wait. We're gonna wait for because I know the comments are gonna come. We're gonna leave that for the crescendo at the end. Hold on.
I don't even see Fun to Be Free. You know what? He passes. He drops in and he's like, I'm a busy guy. I got things I gotta do. I gotta work on my graphics tomorrow. I got a thumbnail I gotta make. Yeah. So no.
He
more
works
Fun to
a
Be
lot. He works a
Free.
lot.
He makes a cameo. He drops in. But
Yeah.
you know what? I appreciate every little bit he gives us. Every little bit he gives us. He gives us a
I
little bit of
know.
crumbs every now and then. I'm happy with that.
I tell him I love seeing you and him when you guys stream together and you guys get in some kind of a debate. It's like the old guys from the Muppets.
Yeah.
Well, when you start with the monies.
I have to show you because I made something. I haven't even showed you anything. I figured this would be the perfect forum to unveil it. And hopefully
good.
Fun to Be
Hold
Free is
on.
still on here.
Drum
If
roll.
Fun to Be Free is still here and he didn't fall asleep yet. Fun to Be Free.
Let me see. He doesn't sleep. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Florida Mark is out there too. Look at Florida Mark.
Oh my, he's got a Santa hat. Oh my God.
Florida Margarita. Hey, Florida
Mark. No, Margarita Mark.
Margarita Mark.
Margarita Mark.
That
we
guy
love
knows
him.
how to have a good time. I love
Good
Florida
for him.
Mark. And
I do. I love Florida Mark.
Like, when you watch him with John, isn't he like the best? I just love the way they interact.
He's so chill. Yeah, he's so chill.
Florida Mark is good people. He's really good people.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there's a Theme Park Giants sparking the flame here.
Theme Park Giant is sparking the flame. Okay, let's go ahead. And
how come Fast Pass Radio?
Speaking of Muppets,
I'm a little surprised.
Okay, hold on. No. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna rewatch. It's Friday night. You know what I mean? I didn't want to. They gotta be kind and rewind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Randy
Wait. Let's see. What did Theme Park ask? Theme Park Giant asked do you think that they should have put the Muppets 3D where Villains Land is? Is that what it was?
Right. If you think it's gonna go there.
No, that's the most ridiculous thing. You know what? Because the money it would take to relocate that ride.
Monies.
Yeah. No, of course I think they should move it back there. What's wrong with you people? Yes, it should move back there. What is the villains ride doing back there next to the rock and roller coaster? That was just a filler. Everybody
Well,
knows it's just a filler. I have arguments with John for Fun to Be Free to the wee hours of the morning about this very topic. And
villains is temporary.
yes, that is. Everybody knows that villain show is very temporary. And they even built balcony. If you look at that show and look at how the stage is, stand in the back of the room, pull it up on YouTube, whatever. Stand in the back of the room, look at the stage to the left and to the right. There's two staircases, which could easily be, and there's an elevated cutout, almost like maybe like one story up. And that's where they could easily put two balconies. Boom and boom, right there. Little what's the rabbit? What Bean? Bean is on the left side, and Bert and Ernie on the other side, right? What's those guys? What's those guys over there?
Statler and Waldorf.
There you go. That's right. But they could easily convert that theater. It makes sense.
But let me ask you: would you want to see the same exact show? And because he's gone. Jim Henson is gone, and that was his last project. But would you want to see the same thing, or would you want to see the new creators make a new Muppet show? I would want to see something new.
Yeah, I would like to see. Well,
people that worked with him.
I would like to see the same show, but like a little twist of like add some new elements on there.
Updated.
Okay.
Like have a new character show up. Like in the middle of the show, maybe Stitch shows up. And instead of the little car that
or new jokes, new Muppet jokes, because they're hilarious.
Oh yeah,
people that used to work with him, with Henson, and his daughter, who still they said they showed pictures of her that she went for the last showing.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at. I see you Fun to Be Free. Look, he wrote, "Here we go again," and I could see it. He's saying it just like that. He's like, "The monies, the money,
the monies, the monies."
I can hear him saying what he just wrote. Here we
go.
The
vibes.
Again.
Here we go again.
I have so many arguments with this guy, but you know what? I have a feeling this one, a lot of stuff that let's face it, John knows the part. No matter how you slice it, he knows the part. But on this one, I feel like I'm going to end up being right on this one because I really do. I firmly believe.
What do you think? You believe Villains is going to be out?
I think Villains is out. Yes.
Yeah, that's
it doesn't make sense. Why would they have villains there when they're spending billions and billions of dollars on a villain's land? This is just a filler. This is just to put something in that building, Okay.
And the Little Mermaid? Little Mermaid's going to stick now. Yeah, they're going to change everything there.
But it's eventually going to not really. I don't think it's going to go with the new retheming. As I think that's a good move. I'm happy of all the stuff that they've been doing. Yeah. When I saw that,
Scoot is happy.
Maybe I'm not happy that they're taking away the archway. All right.
Okay.
For some reason they
have
to knock things down. Disney's current theme is knock things down. We want to knock them down. Now
that we're talking about that, hold on. Let me just jump ahead. Let's think.
Like, what would the archway? What would that archway? It's not going to hurt.
It's in the way.
It is in the way.
It's in the way. If you look that way, you see the archway. You're like, oh, there's nothing over there. Oh. They knock it down.
It does block a lot of area.
More inviting, I guess. More inviting.
They want something probably open so you can see in. That's like you said, inviting.
Yeah, putting the sorcerer's hat.
Yeah.
So then you need to be able to see it.
Yeah,
I like the sorcerer hat idea.
I like that. Yeah, because it's drawing you back there. You're going to see it from that courtyard area, and it's going to draw you back there. And like a robot, like we all are. Oh, look, let's follow. Like they call it the weenie, right? The
weenie.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little bit of a nod to MGM. I still call it MGM sometimes. MGM Studios.
Oh, me too. I love it. Yeah. I love it.
So I think it's a little nod.
Speaking of that, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Take me a minute to get up. Remember the shirt that I had you? Remember I had you? Oh, look, wait, my chair's turning.
Yeah, I kept looking for the shirt.
All right.
I know. I can't believe you found it.
Look how big that is.
We were gonna get it for you.
It's like a beach. This is like a beach towel right here. We can fit like 5.
No, it's not. It's beautiful.
But this is the shirt right here. You know what I went through to get this, Neri? Right? You looked a couple times while you guys
we went when we were there. We looked. I said we were gonna get it for you. Eventually, we're gonna get it.
Yep. But yeah, she told me. You said don't give up on it. We're gonna get that, and I said, you know what? They're never gonna have that shirt back because, that's not really. They're not in the business to get. They don't usually carry.
But you got the shirt. But you got
the shirt for us larger gentlemen. We don't. They don't really have that for us full-figured men. it's
voluptuous. Voluptuous.
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
I want to go on a list here of things that Disney has taken out,
Oh my God.
has removed, and I want to hear on a scale of 1 to 10 how disappointed you are. 10 meaning you're very upset about it, and 1 meaning, it's
10
okay.
across the board. 10 across the board.
Wait a minute. You haven't heard the
Probably
list.
not.
First, tough to be a bug.
Wait, I got to put some light on me because I look too dark. Everybody needs to be able to see this face. Alexa, desk light.
I gotta see the face.
Alexa, desk
Make
light.
them larger, babe. Make them
Desk light,
larger. There you go. Put them big. Put them big.
50%
Go
too
ahead.
much? All right,
No,
Alexa,
that's perfect.
30%.
Let me see. Let me see the face. Okay.
Alexa, desk light, 30%.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
All right, yeah, since you're going to get me going about what.
Number one, wait, I'm going to get you going. Number one, it's tough to be a bug that was in the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom.
I didn't have a big connection to that. So, yeah, I'm not going to go full on 10 and be like, oh my God, I was totally hurt by that. It bothered me, But
Okay.
I'm looking forward. I don't know Zootopia. I don't know if Zootopia belongs in the Tree of Life, but it'll be funny. It'll be cute. It'll be cute.
I like Zootopia, but from a 1 to 10, how do you feel about that one?
From 1 to 10, as far as like
Hey,
sad,
be patient.
bad. Wait, my little screen is blocking Benny. I don't like that I'm blocking.
That's all good.
No, I don't
No,
like that I'm
it's
blocking
okay,
you.
babe. Yeah, babe. Close it a little bit so we both. There you go.
Yeah, come on, Benny.
Tell me, yeah. From 1 to 10, what? 4, 5, 3?
Yeah, shrink it down. I'm trying to pull it. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. No, I scale of 1 to if 10 being the worst, like how much it hurt me.
10 being painful.
Probably about
painful.
a 5. It's about a 5.
Okay.
I didn't really have a big connection to the.
How about the Frontierland Shooting Arcade?
Yeah, that's gonna move the needle a little bit more. I'd say maybe 7.
Really? Do you have memories there? Can you share any?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. No. But no, she's talking about the original before they made it into a lounge that gives you potato chips for your $80,000 a year DVC membership.
No. Well, I'm talking about the Frontierland Shooting Arcade
Right.
before it became a DVC.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah,
When they removed
Michelle
that, were
said,
you
"At least
hurt?
got to go." Michelle said, "You got to go in there with the Disney Baker." I was like, "No, she means
Before.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, that was very special. We got to spend time with the Disney Baker in there. I love it. Who doesn't love spending time with the Disney Baker?
Well, we got to meet him. Benny and I want to meet him when we
You
go
never met him,
over
you
to
did.
Orlando. Not yet.
That guy
We
is
will.
one of the- aside from Theme Park Giant, that's one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. What other? She's giving me hats as we go along here.
I love it. I love this.
Yeah, John Fun to be
Oh,
free.
nice.
Let me tell you something a little about John Fun to be free. Everybody thinks
Tell
he's
me
nice.
about John. He is.
No,
Okay,
he
tell
is.
us the truth. Tell us the truth.
No, he.
It's
no,
the
I know a lot of
vibes, Johnny. The vibes.
Oh, he's still here.
The vibes. No,
When you
as
say the
far as-
vibes, what do you mean when you say the vibes? What is it like? What do you feel inside of Skootah? Like
there's just
when you
something-
the
there's just
vibes.
something about like because everybody, you can go to the parks. Everybody takes something different from the parks. Some people, some people go to the main gate and they run in. The first thing they're thinking, we're gonna go on Space Mountain. We're gonna go on Tiana. I can't wait to ride this, and that. With me, that's not even my checklist. To me, when I go in, especially when me and Michelle used to go before they tore down the beautiful Palm Sawyer Island and the Liberty Bell.
I
we-
didn't know that. I didn't know
There was
that.
a little dock. There was a little dock that was right there. A lot of people didn't even know about, right next to where, as you exit Big Thunder Mountain, there's a little
the
ramp
rocking chairs.
down. There was rocket exactly. See, I know Benny knows, and that's what I mean. If Benny, now, what I'm saying is that not vibes.
Oh,
When you can
definitely.
just sit in those rocking chairs for hours and watch that Liberty Bell go by multiple times, that is vibes. That's
Yeah.
I was like, I would tell her, babe, we're at the Magic Kingdom, and I think we just spent the last 4 hours back here. We're just sitting here watching this boat go by, and we were just soaking in the music and the sights. But that's all going away now. But hey, it's going to be replaced by cartoon race cars that talk.
Okay, we're gonna Frontierland Shooting Arcade. You said 7. Do you have any memories there? When you were little, did you use it?
I remember going to a Pops. Yeah, but like I
Yeah.
said, that's not a real. I'm not gonna kick and scream out of that. Like, they're gonna close it. Oh my God, I can't believe they did it.
It was constantly empty.
Yeah, it was very empty. And I actually
Okay.
remember back in the day when I used to go, we used to actually have to use a ticket from the book. Remember the book, A, B, C, D, and E tickets? That was actually like, I think it was an A or a B ticket to actually go do that. It It was like that, or like the arcade, the movie thing on. I was like, oh, what am I going to use it on? But yeah, I'm going to use it on the shooting arcade. But
How
that
about try?
needed to be something needed to be done with that. But a DVC lounge with potato chips.
What would you have put if you could have? Let's say you could have talked to the big chiefs, the big CEOs of Disney. What would you have said to them? Put there. What?
A museum to the Liberty Bell that they destroyed, and the Tom
Okay,
Sawyer. They could have put artifacts in there and made a nice little museum. You know,
I agree.
and
I think that would have been
yeah, it would
nice.
have been nice, right? Would have been a nice little thing, or even just like a
I
little
think.
place to go in there and have a drink. Don't make it exclusive. When you start doing that class warfare, like, oh, certain people are allowed here, you stay out. These people are allowed in, but you're not allowed in. But I just spent $190 on the ticket to come in here. That's not even a park hopper. But yeah, but you can't go. You can go everywhere in the park, but not here. And of
Yeah.
course, behind the 18 miles of walls, you can't go back there either. But
Well, they have Club 33, but at least that's
yeah,
out of it's out of view.
right. Yeah, that they're living it up there. Come on. Or any one of us would want that, and I have no fault with that. That's fine.
You hardly
You know?
see anybody going there, really.
Yeah, and
Like a random weird thing.
and most of the people that come out, they're all like they come out and like. I shouldn't say what I'm about to say.
Go
Either way,
ahead.
they come out there like
You can say it.
Yeah. Hmm?
You can
What?
say it. What were we gonna say?
No.
You can say it.
No.
Don't say it.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no. Yeah.
The boss said though.
It's a
How about
beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
How about Triceratops spin? How sad were you about that?
We were very sad because we were this close to being on the final ride on that ride on that night. 'Cause we
Really?
we went to the last day of that of Chester and Hester's, and we were there all day long. We ran into a bunch of vloggers. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing, and that was the first of the. And I talked about this with John. Ever since the beginning of the year, that's one of the 5 things that we've watched close this year.
Oh, there's more
And
on the list.
and me and Michelle, we I guess call us corny. A lot of people, Chester and Hester doesn't mean. Me and Michelle loved Chester and Hester. We loved going back there just to.
I'm not
cheese
gonna call you
Michelle.
corny for that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we loved
I-
it. We loved that little gift shop. We could. That's another park. We can go to Animal Kingdom and spend half the day just in Dino Land, Chester and Hester area, and then the next thing you know, it's like, oh my god, we've been back here 5 hours. We didn't even go see anything else. But we liked it. We liked the.
But I
cheesy
think that's
stuff.
beautiful that you can share with her those things.
Yes. Yep.
The vibes.
Yeah, the vibes,
we
Johnny. The vibes. Yeah,
We
yeah.
have times that we go to the park, and by the end of the day, we realize we haven't been on any rides. We've just been sitting around watching people and
Soaking it all in.
hanging out.
Yeah. And that's what the beauty of that place is, And
Yeah.
if you heard me talk that night of that we were out there for the final night of the riverboat, it's not about. It's a boat. It's wood and whatever it is, whatever makes it float. It doesn't even steer on its own. It's on a track. Whatever. It's just a little animate object. It's a boat. It's pretty, very pretty, and a lot of nice lights. But it's the people that work because we saw them. We looked them in the eyes that day. The people that worked Tom Sawyer Island, the crew that worked the boat, that with pride and joy for years, they loaded people on and off that boat constantly. They took people across and when we went
Maxie,
around on that
come.
final journey, I guess you could say. And
Yeah.
you had the people from the park where everybody. It was like
That was emotional for me. I saw
we
that
were
live.
in Miami on the Royal Caribbean, like our Carnival cruise line. And I have another story if you want to talk about Carnival.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
no,
talking about.
don't even. All right. But,
Yeah, we want to talk about Carnival, but
everybody was there waving at us as we were leaving, and it was a nice thing. It was a beautiful moment. But when we got to the area over by where they load the little flatboats to take you over to Tom Sawyer Island, all the cast members were back, and they were all lined up along the gate waving at us, And that's when it hit you. Like these people tomorrow, they don't have a job to go. They're going to be placed somewhere else. We know that they're not going to get fired. But like this, a
lot of them
their
for
pride and
years.
joy, And I yelled out just as a goofy thing because I'm a Scooter and I'm goofy. I yelled, "Thank you!" And I don't know which one of them said it. Somebody said, and you could just see, because they're all waving. And I heard one of them say, it was a female, and she said, "You're welcome." And I was like, and then I'm sitting there on the boat, and I'm like, I'm streaming. I got the gimbal going, and I'm like, and it was then I was holding it together, and I was like,
That's it.
it hit me. It hit me because then I was like, you know what? This is that's what makes it real, and that's what makes the boat is a boat, but it's the people that did it every day. The cast members are what makes that park. that's the heartbeat of it. That's the blood that pumps through that park.
And the nostalgia. You said that you and your dad would go
Yeah.
to the. Share me some stories about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the mainly the stories of I remember walking down Main Street, little 8-year-old Scooter, because as I remember, I don't know, I haven't really done the official math, like the years that I went, but I know I was, no lie, I'm born '67, I'm an old guy, and we went. I remember the first year we went, and it was the Centennial Parade, so that would have made it '76. So, you know, let me so when you start doing 1967. I was little. Yeah, it just tells me I was. I had to bring
Yeah,
out the
some of us
calculator.
are very close, so we don't have to do the math.
but yeah, so doing that. So back in '76, seeing that parade and doing all that with my parents. I remember that with my mom, just holding her hand as a little kid, like so I don't wander away. And then my dad loving that whole area back there with the riverboat because he loved that vintage Americana stuff. And we could just sit there. I don't know if I try to think back, I don't remember if it was in that area where the little rocking chairs were. But I remember we used to sit there and watch the boat go by. My dad used to just, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, Mikey. It's a beautiful thing. We used to share a moment, and now that all that's gone, it's just all memories. But
How do you feel about Splash Mountain becoming Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
yeah, I'm not like so many. That was such a polarizing thing when it happened.
Yeah.
Everybody, people were like, oh, I can't believe they took that to Splash Mountain was beautiful. It was a good ride, but what happened? I see.
I'm sorry, it's me. There's like a noise. It was like a buzz.
Is it
I
this?
don't know what
Is
it
it my
was.
mic?
It's gone now. No, it's perfect now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right.
It was polarizing.
Yeah, it was. And I loved it. That Splash Mountain was a great ride. But I think what they did with Tiana is amazing.
I love Tiana.
Animatronics.
You want to hear a funny story? Benny and I haven't been able to ride it. It opened on the 28th of June of last
Have you
year.
done it?
The 28th of June of last year. Excuse me. Because it was the day after my birthday. And we were there at the park. We got, not an opening day, but on the 29th, we got 3 in the queue. 3 in the morning at 7 in the morning. We're in the hotel. And you go, oh, we got number 3. We were in the line and it broke down.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me
We
and Michelle
couldn't get
went
on
through
it.
that.
And we couldn't get on it. They gave us a fast pass or a lightning lane actually or something. But we used it on something. I forgot what we used it on, but we couldn't get on. And then since then, every time we've gone, we've been vlogging, trying to do, get content and also enjoy time when we hang out with you guys, with John. Like
Yeah.
Benny was saying, like when we were going back, recapping about the vibes. When we were at Epcot, we'll do so much and he'll say, we've had such a great day and we didn't ride one ride. And I'll go, yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
Yeah, Michelle said that right there. You see her back there? Look, see?
Yep.
I'm trying to hide behind you.
She doesn't have to hide. She
No.
can be on camera. She's
And
so
that's what I think
beautiful.
I think that's what's she's not the fanatic that I am about Disney. She's a Disney fan. I'm a Disney fanatic.
She's a
And-
Pooh freak. She likes Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. She loves
I'm
her.
a Disney. I'm a Pooh freak.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She's a Pooh girl.
Yep. And
I love that.
but she appreciates all that stuff. And like I said, she like just like you just mentioned, she doesn't need to go there and ride every ride. We could go there and just go in a couple shops, take in some vibes, spend the day there, and go home. And on driving home, we're talking about how great of a day we had. Oh, is that me again?
Yeah.
Is that me?
I think it's either the phone is close to the TV or there. It went away now, so I don't know. I don't know if you guys hear it. You guys hear it in the chat?
You hear everybody here? Look at these people in the chat. Tony O'Tower's out there. Florida Mark's still there.
There we go.
We got
Port Marie. Thank you all for being here, by the way. If you haven't pressed the like button, I don't know. I don't have to say that, just in case. See, there I hear you hear it?
Is
and
that
now
me?
went away.
If it's me, I could just bypass my.
Maybe you're being too close to the mic.
There, I hear it there. Now it went away.
Penny, is it me, you think?
I don't know.
You hear it though? The buzz? You don't hear it, babe?
Right now, no.
No.
Right now,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay. Well, we already spoke about Rivers of America, the Liberty Bell, Tom Sawyer Island.
I'm looking at the thing Ryan Wesley had. See, I'm missing like Ryan Wesley had to come up with a question. He said,
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, he had a
have to
couple
take
good
a
comments
covered."
there.
Oh, see, wait, maybe not because Ryan Wesley's being a smart guy. He's like,
Okay,
"Hey, did Scooter have to take a covered wagon to Disney?" Yeah. All right, Ryan Wesley. Yeah, you know what? I think I did take a covered wagon to Disney. We love Ryan Wesley, actually. Yeah,
we
we
do
love
love
him.
Ray West.
Oh my
What
God,
other
he's one of our biggest
guys?
supporters.
People in the chat. Any questions you have for Scooter? Any burning questions you have for Scooter? Bring them on. We wanna ask him. He's open to any questions. Let me ask you something, Scooter.
Yes.
Because we talked prior, and I want to make sure that you're okay with that. You're on a mobility scooter. What year did you start using a scooter? If you don't mind sharing, for what reasons you use a scooter, because you're not bound
Well,
to it. You can walk.
yeah. Oh, I could. I could definitely walk, and that's what kind of like now. What takes us back to where I kind of left off, where I was getting at, and then I got sidetracked, which I usually do.
Okay, no problem.
Um,
Me too.
when I was
listen
saying
to
like I got hired at Rich Trade Driving Experience, ended up I did 11 years there. So now I did 11 years of video in New York. I came down here and I worked. 1998 is when I got hired on. It was I think my cast member ID said May of '98, and I worked until 2010. So it was
Wow.
11 years is what I did here at Disney. And then I stopped working at Disney. They did away with the racetrack and all that. Shortly after that, I stopped working, but the track still ran a few more years, but I was out of there. So now I went back into the regular. I was like, you know what? I'm done with the NASCAR stuff, done with the Disney stuff, done with the video. I went back into retail. Ended up I was assistant manager of Ross. Everybody been to Ross? Yeah, I was assistant manager of Ross.
I like
So,
Ross.
yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I loved hanging up
Good prices.
women's delicates, and foundations, and yeah. At the end of the night, I was I could tell you everything you need to know about junior sizes. That junior dresses. You want junior dresses? No. Yeah. So I could tell you a
No.
lot of, and I used to think to myself every night, like, what am I doing? I'm at Ross. Let's go. Where you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Everybody saw you trying to get away.
Aw,
Yeah. They don't realize that
I failed my mission.
I have her ankles. Her ankles are tied down to the. Okay. But yeah.
Shackled.
Yes.
Yeah.
But either
So
way,
you just looked at your life. Not that it's bad to work at Ross,
yeah.
but
So
you were
like, I'm
saying,
in
"What am I doing at
retail now.
Ross?" Like you didn't
But
feel
I went
you
so
belonged.
far away from what my real loves are,
Okay.
So, and then now I'm still doing what I'm doing. It has nothing to do with any of the parks. But then I was like, you know what? My knee started to go bad, and I have two bad knees. Was where it started. I have bad arthritis, and I always used to joke because people are like, "Oh, you're a heavy guy," because I was always overweight, and I'm like, "Oh, it's amazing you don't have knee problems." Everybody, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fine. Look at me," you know. And then eventually, my knees started to go out, and I was like, "Oh, maybe there is something to this." So it got to the point where my knees got so bad I couldn't put any pressure on them, and I couldn't
Oh,
walk. So the pandemic hit. I said, me and Michelle, we were together, and we used to sit here, and I used to tell her about all the days back at the parks. Now I'm just Joe Schmo working in retail, and I was like, yeah, I used to be a cast member, used to work at the parks, loved going to SeaWorld, loved going to Universal, loved working at Disney, and I'll probably never do that again because now I can't even walk. I was like, the only way I would ever do that now is if I got a scooter and went around the parks on a scooter, and then it was like, yeah, maybe I should get a scooter, and then it was so far removed from even thinking about the park, so I just got a scooter just to get around everyday life. Just when I started going to Publix, and I started using the scooters that they supply at the grocery store because I
yeah.
needed that to make it through because I couldn't make it through a whole grocery run. So I started to become a little bit more reliant on a scooter as time went on. I was like, you know what? We decided to start going back to the parks. I was like, I'm gonna buy my own scooter and we can start doing SeaWorld. We didn't this was before we even got into Disney again. We started going to SeaWorld a lot. And I was like, let's just put our toe in the water. Bought a scooter, started going back to SeaWorld. And I was like, you know what? I think I could do this whole scooter thing. And then it hit me, because you start to see that there's vlogs out there and there's an audience for this. I was like, well, I have a video background that I did in New York for 11 years. I was a cast member, so I know about the theme parks. And I kind of know all there is to know about a scooter. I started working on my own scooter. When you own your own scooter, it's just like a car, or if you own a motorcycle, by necessity, you learn how to work on them. You know, and it was either send my scooters out for service or do my own work. And I had one that was I bought one brand new, fully covered under warranty, so I didn't have to worry about that. But I bought a couple. Now I own 6 scooters, and if something goes wrong, they're not covered under warranty. I have to do my own work. So after research and learning about what makes a scooter tick, I learned all that. So I was like, I have the knowledge of the parks, knowledge of scooters, knowledge of video. If I could combine all this together and make a channel to help people that might need a mobility scooter at the parks, we might be able to help some people out. Because would think back to when my mom would need a mobility scooter, and just like you mentioned earlier, you had a family member, and they were like, my mother was, like, hey, mom, the grandkids are coming down to go to Disney with my brother Frankie. You're gonna go with the kids? No, because I knew my mom used to use a scooter at Publix. No, I can't use a scooter at the parks. Too many people. But ma, the kids are gonna be here. They're gonna have fun. No, they'll have fun. I'll see them while they're here. But ma, you don't want to go to Disney and spend time with them? No, no, too many people. And I was like, you know what? That must go on a lot. How many times is there families all over the country that have an aunt or a relative that says, or grandma that says, I can't do it, you know? So I figured let's try to make a video, try to show people that it can be done. It's easy to do. Get out there and have fun with your family. Go to the parks, enjoy yourself. And started making videos that would kind of, in that direction. And here we are.
And I love that. I love that so much. I was telling you earlier that my mom's later years before she passed in 2019, I remember telling her, Mom, let me get a wheelchair and take you to the mall. She used to
Mhm.
like going shopping and
Yeah, they got pride. That older generation, let's face it,
yeah.
they don't want to do that. I'll
She's like,
use
no,
or yeah, but it's too much. We don't want to be a burden to anybody. You're not a burden. Get the scooter. Go have fun. Get out there. Enjoy yourself.
but
I'd
I
be
love what you're
if I didn't have
doing.
a scooter, I'd be sitting on the couch on a Saturday. Not enjoying
Yeah.
the parks. Yeah, I would rather be walking. Don't get me wrong. I would rather
Well,
be.
no, nobody wants to have
You know?
I have arthritis. I have
Yep.
arthritis and my fingers, you can see them in my fingers. I had them since I was in my 40s. It's definitely a lot of pain.
Mhm.
And if you're limited, and I think that nobody wants to feel that. Nobody wants to have pain. But there's conditions that you just, you make the best of. And what I love about your channel and when I met you and Michelle is that you guys emphasize, first of all, you make it seem, which it is, very normal, very natural. I'm at
Mhm.
the parks, we're having a great time. First of all, you're vlogging, you're laughing, you're having fun, and you're showing people with any kind of mobility issues or any kind of limitation, which doesn't have to just be, let's see, in a scooter where they can't walk or stuff like that. It
Yep.
could be vision like mine. Like, see, right now, talking to you, I don't see I see everything's a blur, but I
Right.
know the camera's there. But you function because it's a birth defect. So this is how I function. But it's like you show people no matter what your condition is, you can still have fun with a scooter. If you have a mobility issue, don't stay home and not live life. And I would
Yeah.
love for you to share, excuse me, the people that have written to you. And I want, if anybody's watching this or rewatching this video, I'm going to take the liberty to tell them to reach out to you. Of course, the link to the channel. I don't know if people are dropping links, but I want to drop a link, of course, to Skootah Adventures. Michelle, if you can do that, please, for Skootah Adventures. And of course, I'm going to drop for all the other partners of the channel as well, our friends of the channel. But if anybody's watching this or rewatching it and has any questions about scooters, about accessibility questions in the parks, they can contact you, right? They can write you an
Oh,
email. They can
reach out to me and I'll help them in any way I can.
reach out through Instagram or even YouTube,
Yep.
leave you a comment.
Or even a comment on one of our YouTube videos, on a random
There you
video.
go. Yeah. What feedback have you received? Because you shared with me one or two. I'd love for you to share with the people watching today.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. I'm looking at some of my old ones now. And I do hear that little buzz. It goes buzz, buzz, but I don't think it's that. I don't think that's me. Is that me?
I think it's when you get closer, either it's a watch or something you have, something that's, no, it's not this. No, it's not. It's a buzz.
I hear it too. I think maybe when you get close to the mic or something.
Maybe.
All right. I'm just trying to find one of our comments. Babe, what video had?
Debbie Benavides, she commented.
Well, yeah, Diana, she was actually in John's chat today,
Diana.
and she was in TPG. I think she's been in all of our chat. There's a lady, Diana Benavides. She's
Okay.
in the chat today. Very nice. She's one of our biggest supporters. She comments on our videos, and it's awesome to see. That just things she just tells us that our videos are helpful to her, and just
because she's on a scooter.
gain from them. And I don't even know if she actually uses a scooter, but she watches the videos and whether she has a family member. I'm just trying to take a look
I
here.
think Adam B specifically, he's someone that he's about to come to the parks with his mom, right? Isn't he the one? And,
Yeah.
I remember being in one of your live streams, and I remember somebody that Michelle's mentioning, a gentleman, I forgot the name, but that he said he wanted to go to the parks with his mom, and because of watching your videos,
Yeah, that
it
was
made
actually
him get a scooter for his mother so she could enjoy it with him.
yeah, that was actually an email. I'm gonna pull that up. That was an email. So I'm glad you brought that one up because that reminded me.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
sorry
love
it's
to hear that.
taking me so long.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not in a hurry.
All
I
right.
would love to hear that. To me, that's so important.
Yeah, and that was an awesome one. Like just every now and then they come down the pike, and I'm like, "Babe, have you seen this comment that we received? Have you seen this comment? Like this person, like we really, I think we made a difference to this person right here." And
And that's where it shows the love that you have for Disney, for people, also for theme parks, for people to be able to live their life and have fun and not be held back because they have a physical
Yep.
disability, that they can go on a scooter, and you give that advice. You have great instructional voiceover videos that are really very well done. I got to tell you, you and Michelle both.
right
Very
here,
well done.
this guy Mark. Yeah.
While you're looking for that, I want to see if the mods can drop Magic Adventures, MAJIC Adventures, Magic Adventures, Mike and Jen. Thank you for being here. I want to drop off their link. Sierra with Cruise and Theme Park Guide. John, fun to be free.
Yeah, they're dropping them.
Good. Thank you guys so much. And all the friends of the channel. I have Jula Rome, that she is one of my moderators. If you guys haven't checked out Good Music, she's a singer and she's been her whole life, and she has the most beautiful voice. A Miami born, Hialeah born,
Oh, here we go.
Cuban girl singer.
Here's
Wonderful.
one of them. I finally found it. It's this person. I won't say their name, of course, but they wrote, "Hi." They said, "Your Scootah's Adventure channel has been a beacon of reassurance as I planned my first trip to Disney World. Your heartfelt insights into navigating the parks with the mobility scooter gave me the courage to finally book this dream vacation." And then it said, "But now I'm in a crisis that only your 11 years of Disney wisdom can resolve." And then they wrote, "I arrive in Orlando in 5 days, but I have extreme anxiety about using the mobility scooter in crowded parks is overwhelming me. I never rented one before, and I'm terrified of getting stuck in crowds, missing rides due to accessibility hiccups, or slowing down my family. Your perspective as both a cast member and scooter user feels like my only lifeline. My two critical questions that only you can answer is, which rental service at Disney would you trust the most for a smooth, stress-free scooter experience? And what's your go-to strategy for maneuvering through peak crowds without feeling overwhelmed? With gratitude," and the person wrote their name.
Wonderful.
We've gotten many emails like that, and the person's like, "Yeah, well, just the fact that they said we were able to book our dream vacation finally
for the first time."
Yeah.
How beautiful is that? That
Oh, it's
person
great.
is going to go and feel the vibes, the magic that Disney has,
Yep.
and because you helped them.
Just knowing that this person is going to get to go and see the walls, that there's millions of walls out there in Frontierland, and get to see a boat that's not there anymore. Get to
Tell
see
us how you
many
really feel.
rides that are closed down. Yeah, but they'll have a good time. Look at this. You know what? Disney has the best walls. They
have nice walls.
Yeah, they do a great job with their wall.
Benny and I get disappointed about some stuff too. Huh,
I'll
babe?
tell you what, Epcot for years was all walls, and I'm happy with how it turned out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, and I agree. Yes, and you know what? That's another thing, Betty. I'm glad you brought that up, because finally when they opened it up, and they're still going now. How many times do you people say, "Well, Communicore Hall"? I don't know what they're going to do with that. Like, it's so polarizing, that building too. Like, they made it the goofy thing now, but people are like, "What are they going to do with that? It's so stupid." It's like they're like, it looks like a waiting room at the airport. But they gave you an air conditioned place to go out of the storms, to go charge your phone, to
I
sit and
agree.
relax. And now it's a place for the children to go and have fun with Goofy.
Right now for the summer, they're having the summer
Yeah.
celebration, but they switch it around. Then for the food, and then for the garden,
The
flower and garden
festival,
festival, Benny and I were there. It was beautiful inside.
yeah, they really, at Christmas they did. Remember, babe, we went in there. They had the gingerbread
Yeah.
Spaceship Earth in
Yeah.
there.
Oh
Played
yeah, I
music and
remember
lights.
seeing that.
Oh,
I'll
it's
tell you
amazing.
what.
So
Like right now, the Odyssey.
everybody, no matter what Disney tries to do, and I can't, I come because I give them a hard time about everything too. But no matter what Disney tries to throw at that building or that space, everybody's like, "Well, it's stupid. I don't like it. It
Yeah.
should be
But I
better."
think Communicore Hall, like I see it as like a flexible location. I
Yeah.
guess I don't have
That's
any
what
other
it
way to
is.
word it. But
Yeah.
they have it to where they can do whatever they want.
hmm
And they have food booths if they want. If not, like you said, air conditioner. It was pretty cool when we
Yeah,
went for flower and garden. You
oh,
could sit.
yeah,
They
it's
had
nice.
beautiful topiaries in there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like right now
Yeah,
they have the Odyssey open. So the Odyssey, yeah, there's nothing in there. There's a piano
Yep.
and there's tables.
Yeah,
But you can get out of the rain, you can get
I
out
love
of
it.
the heat, you can just
I
hang
love
out.
it. I love it because they took those piano players that used to be in the back room over at Rose and Crown, and they
Mhm.
used to be in that tiny back room. Those piano players, which is probably about the size of this room that I'm sitting in right here, is a very small space,
Yeah.
and they moved them over to the Odyssey, which is a big open space, and they have a piano. They have all those piano players that
Yeah.
it probably had the same schedules, but now they just play in front of a bigger audience, and a lot of people could just stop in there. You could
I
have a
like it.
beer, you know. I
I
love
love
it.
it.
I do. I love the Odyssey, and I think it's very underrated. The Odyssey building. I think they've
That's
done a great.
another vibe. We do like the Odyssey too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
We do like the Odyssey too. I was gonna say something else and it just slipped my mind. What was gonna say? Let's read some
Magical,
chat here.
Magical Mike.
Jason
Come on.
Thibodeau,
Magical Mike says, "Come on, Scooter. Tell us how you. Tell us
how you really feel?
We know you hold back.
Well, I just, and I love the place. That's the thing, and I just speak with feeling that it's coming from hurt feelings. I don't hate Disney. I'm disappointed with some of those decisions that they make. And Michelle will tell you, right? She knows I'm the biggest fanatic there is.
I
But
know you
sometimes they
are.
make decisions that hurt my feelings. But I'm still gonna keep going back, and that's the thing, and we all do. We all keep
Of
going back.
course.
You know?
We love Benny and I want to say we're fond of Universal Studios. We like
Yeah.
SeaWorld. I like theme parks. I
Yeah.
want to go to Dollywood. We want to go well, it's Disney. We want to visit Disneyland eventually, save some pennies and go there. We want to do so many things, but there's never, and I think that unless you're raised and maybe have the same memories, Benny and I are kind of like the same in that since I was a little girl going there with my parents, every time I walk into Main Street,
Yeah.
Nothing like
I get a
Right.
feelings that are so happy. I can't explain it. It's magical. I know it sounds cliche, but I just love walking
No.
through Main
And Benny
Street.
mentioned that, like I think one of the last, I don't know if it was a group chat or thing that we did, where Benny said that, and it hit, that makes the most sense. I think Benny said it's not. Yeah, Universal's nice, SeaWorld's nice, any park. I mean, how do you
I
not have?
love
It's
them.
fun.
I love them.
But
Even the
like
local county fairs we
Benny
go to,
mentioned
we love.
there's just it's not the magic. There is a
Yeah.
certain amount of just the magic is there.
It's
Disney.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Just the monorail going by. We love going to the Contemporary and sitting
yeah,
down like in the lobby there and just watching the monorail go
yeah.
by and have a
But like I
coffee.
mentioned earlier about the boat, it's not just it's not just that property that brings. It's the cast members. That's the real magic.
I agree. I
Of
agree.
course.
The cast
You know,
members are
'cause
just
you can go there now, and yeah, we could walk down. It's what time of night is it? Well, no, there's still a ton of people there, but let's say you walk down 3 o'clock in the morning and walk down Main Street, have the park to yourself. It's a magical place,
I
but
love it.
but the cast members are the ones that you know they're there. That's the blood. They're the blood that runs through the veins of that place. And without the cast
Absolutely.
members, and whether it was years ago, whether it was the years I worked there, whether it's the current crews that work those parks, those are the people. It's a special bunch of people. John walks
Yeah.
around all day saying thank you for making the magic. It's cliche, but it's so true.
It is
You
so
know,
Yeah.
true. I
without
always say
there is a certain kind of person that makes up a Disney cast member.
I
Let's face it.
agree.
You know,
What do
that
I always say? I
you
always
don't
say
have from
thank
an
you for what you
employee,
do.
employee of SeaWorld or employee of Universal. Those are crew members and whatever. But
Yeah,
Disney has like those people, as crazy as things could get, overwhelming crowds, whatever, long lines, ride breakdowns. The cast members, they just, you know, they seem to like smooth things out, and you're like,
Yep.
oh, what?
it's
Every
amazing.
ride here is broken down. I just spent $880. I'm looking at walls, like etc. My favorite restaurant's not open. I can't get around.
Yeah,
But the cast members talk to you in such a way where you're like, you know what? It's okay. You know?
You know,
it's true. It's
you know where
true.
you see it, where you see them on their day off. They're coming to the parks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you go to your job on your day off?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
I,
nobody wants to go to their job
I don't want to go on my job when I'm supposed to be there.
when you're supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
on their day off, cast members are constantly going back to the parks and enjoying it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benny and I always say to the cast members, we're really big about being kind to the cast member because I've seen some people at Magic Kingdom that I tell Benny, this is like the happiest place on earth, and some people are very rude to the cast members, and I always say, thank you for what you do, right, babe? Even
Yeah.
I'll look at them in the eye, thank you for what you do. Thank you for the people that take photography, that they're in the sun.
Yeah. The
I'll
photo
say, make sure you
especially
hydrate,
the
I
janitorial
noticed
staff. That
recently they
janitorial,
let them,
all of them. I always say, thank
recently
you
they
for what you
have them.
do.
They gave them umbrellas now, which is good. The
Now,
photo,
which I'm glad. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The photo people, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're great. The custodials, people in the restaurants, anybody that I try to spread, it sounds funny, but like a little laughter, love to whoever, because I say, thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you do. And a lot of times they'll look and they're so grateful. They're so grateful for us acknowledging them. And I love that. What I was
Yeah.
going to say before that, going back to the scooter, was I would like
Yeah.
squirrel. I know, I
But
get like that.
Michelle said you always spread the love when you're there too. Like, she knows that.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Well, you guys do too. I try to like as much as I can, because I'm so grateful for them, for the cast members. I'm grateful for you guys.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do was if Michelle could send me, I guess, on Instagram or the scooter company that you recommend.
Mhm.
I would like that link so they could click on it because it benefits you and them. I
Yeah.
believe you get
And the only reason because there's plenty of companies out there that do a great job. Let's say.
yeah, but I want to know
Well,
why you endorse them, and I want them
Mhm.
to have their discount code
Yeah.
with your name on it, and I want to put it in the description of this live stream for people that rewatch.
I mean, right off the bat, they offer a pretty good incentive for people that do click the link. But the most important thing is, as there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of places that rent scooters. Most of the places rent Victory 10s, Victory 9s, which is what like Jen has, which is a very reliable, amazing scooter. That's what a lot of the parks, you see either the park scooters or you see Victory 9s and 10s. I have and that's only because I own it. I have a Pride Revo, which is the same make as Jen's. It's just a different model. It's the Revo 2.0. A lot of places for some reason don't rent it. This company actually rents those, and I know that they're very reliable. I know that the battery lasts forever. It has a built-in USB port, you know, and et cetera, et cetera. They're very comfortable, premium seats that they come with. So I know that since they rent the Revo, I'm kind of drawn to them because they do rent the Revos. A lot of places don't.
And what's
So
the name of the company?
it's called Scooter King. Scooter King.
Okay, we're gonna put the link below if you're rewatching this, guys,
And like I
and you
said,
need
all the
to rent a
companies that this is
scooter.
good. You can go to any other companies and they'll rent you, like I said, a Victory 9 or 10. Don't
Yeah.
turn those down because they're great too. But I would recommend getting the Revo 2.0, which is what I have, and that's Scooter King's the only one that rents those.
Well, I don't know much about it, but I do know that you did. I remember that was such a fun live stream. If people can go back and watch it, you went to all 4 parks,
11 hours.
11-hour stream on the scooter, and it never went kaputs.
Yeah. Yeah. The battery held up and got me back to my car.
And was that the same one that you went on all forms of transportation to
Yeah.
and all 4
Yeah.
parks?
Yeah. That's the Revo.
That was like a mega stream. I love that stream.
Yeah.
You must have been worn out after that.
And that's why I just know that's why I can recommend that, even though I know the other scooters are good and reliable. Like Jen has a great scooter. I want to own one of those myself. But I know that the Revo 2.0, that thing just goes and goes and goes. The battery doesn't die. Where you going? Oh, bring in Blueberry when you come back too. I wanted to show everybody.
Yes,
Blueberry.
let me get Maxie. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Let me see if there's any questions in the chat. Thank you for everybody who's in here. I know this has been a little extended, but we might bring you back, Skootah.
Oh, really?
If
Yeah.
if you want to
I'll
share
come back
more. You
anytime.
said you have a carnival story. Maxie, come.
We did
Actually,
have.
Matt-
I'm not
Matt-
sure who it was. That
Matt,
actually wanted to know if you took calls. So
If
they
I did
wanted
what?
to actually jump in and ask questions.
Who did? What?
I'm not sure who it was. It was in the chat earlier.
Maxie, come.
But maybe we'll do that one day where we do like a call-in show.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
that'd be
might
great.
do a call-in show and have people ask a question. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
I see
Ask
Magical
the
Mike
Skootah.
out there. Look, Magical Mike
Yeah,
is still out
we were
there.
thinking about doing that. We want to do call-in shows
Yeah,
live.
look at Magical
Hold on,
Mike.
let me
Just
get
trying to make that
Maxie.
work.
I'm looking at the chat. Magical Mike had a message retracted. Did he get stopped by the? Did the mods have
No,
to
I
step
think
him up?
when it says retracted, it was himself that he
Oh.
took it back himself.
Oh, 'cause I thought Magical, because Magical Mike every now and then he goes rogue a little bit. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's
watch
it.
him. You got to watch him.
I'm gonna put him on timeout.
Is
Magical Mike.
TPG still out
Who else,
there?
babe? See if there's any other
Fun to
questions.
be free. Fun to be free is
Read
long
some
gone.
comments.
No, Fun to be Free is gone.
Well, he's busy, babe. He's probably.
Yeah, Fun to be Free is gone. Mary on the Move is gone. No, Mary on the Move is there.
Well, Mary
Mary
on
on
the
the
Move.
Move,
Thank you, Mary on the Move.
Mary on the Move,
Hello.
thank you.
Thanks for sticking around.
Hey, I know. Okay,
Ryan Wesley's still there.
You're sleepy deepy. You sleepy deepy doopy. You sleepy. Say hi. You sleepy. Say hi. Say
Oh.
hi, everybody. This is
Oh, look,
Maxwell.
oh, look at that. Look at Max. Is that Maxie?
Yeah.
Look at
The
Maxie.
child that I
Maxi's-
had with Benny. Well,
It looks like she woke
he
up
was
Maxie.
around a
too. I
year
think she
before
woke up
Benny, but
Bluebear.
he's
Oh, wait.
the father.
No wants to see him.
We
Hold
both
on.
woke up our
I
animals.
gotta put
I don't think he needs earbuds.
No, I.
Where is he? Oh, he's in there. No, go ahead. Don't bother him. Don't bother him. No, don't bother him. If Bluebear was sleeping. Did we lose you? I think we lost you. We don't have audio anymore. Fun to be free still there. Look.
What happened? Did your camera die?
I don't know.
You didn't charge it? Oh no, Blue Bear, this is your big moment. Live TV.
Wait, let's see. Stand by. Coming back up. Back in. There we go. How come we don't have any sound though? We have a sound anymore? Yeah. Look at Blue Bear. Look at Blue. All right. Okay. Yep. He's on though. How come we don't have sound though? Let me try to get my sound back.
Is your friend?
You hear
Now
me?
I hear.
Oh, there
Now
we
I
go.
hear you. It was me. I wasn't on the call.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Disconnected.
Oh, you have your baby next.
This was actually John Fun to be free was still in there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I can't believe it, John. So sweet. We love
past,
John.
Way past his bedtime.
We love John. Let me see Blue Bear.
Frankie's bedtime too.
Let me see. Put him. Let me see. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet
Frankie.
angel boy. Sweet angel boy. Look at Blue Bear making his debut. Sweet
Yes.
baby Blue.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Let me put his little face on camera again. Yeah, right here. Look. Watch.
Let me see. Ay, qué lindo. He's so cute, baby.
Yeah. Oh, Blue
Oh,
Bear.
he's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's the best.
Maxie, look at Blue Bear.
Where's Maxie?
Maxie's right here. He
Where's
was
his-
sleeping,
Oh,
but then of course Blue Bear. How much does Blue Bear weigh? Because Maxie's at 33 pounds.
well, he's
And
yeah. Blue Bear's he weighs a lot because even though he's still eating really well, for some reason he's still very skinny because of his condition.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean he's little is what I'm saying. He's always been Blue Bear's always been little.
Fun to be free says Frankie's sleeping tight.
Frankie's in the bed. Frankie's got his Mickey bed sheets, Steamboat Willie bed sheets. Let's talk about John. Talk about how we met. We met because it all started with John from Fun to Be Free. I remember him telling us, "You'll love Skootah and Michelle," and we call you Skootah, even though guys, his name is Mike, but I know him as Skootah.
Oh, he's Skootah. That's it.
Well,
He's our Skootah.
and that's
How
another
did you
great.
meet John? Tell me about how you met John. I want to know about that.
Well, that's the funny thing about it, because maneuvering and going through this whole YouTube thing, we all know, we've all been there. It's kind of, you got to navigate the seas a certain way,
Yeah.
and you hope that you're doing the right thing. You know, there's certain ways you got to do things, certain times you got to post. You know,
Mhm.
I used to always, and I always joke with John, like, Skootah Adventures was a little dying grape on the vine. We were just a little dying.
Well, yeah, you said you almost call it quits.
I've known there was a couple times where I shut the channel down. Didn't cancel the channel, but I shut it down. You know, where you could you kind of suspend it, and it goes away, and then you can kind of deactivate. So I shut it down a couple times, saying, you know what, this is not going anywhere. So we're in the orbit of the Disney streamers, and all that stuff. And I used to, so many times, we all see it on our homepage. It'll say, this is, Billy's pixie dust. Oh, look at this guy. So every day I used to joke with Michelle. I'm like, oh, I got to work. I pulled up YouTube, and there's 3 new streamers out there. I was like, look at this guy. Every time we turn around, everybody's trying to be a streamer. So a lot of times, like, YouTube would put those people in front of you, and I would say, if you right click, you could say, don't recommend this channel. And most of the time, anybody who came down the pike, it might even have been fun to Not So Scary Mary TV. I would be like, I would watch it and look at the person and be like, you know what? Don't recommend this channel anymore. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should probably take a different tactic, because YouTube is obviously, they're telling me, you're a Disney streamer and these are Disney people. Here you go.
Yeah.
We're putting them on a platter for you. And I was going, nah, I don't want them. So I said, I'm going to try a different tactic. I'm going to try to go on, and anybody who pops up, I'm going to give them a chance. And lo and behold, I go on one day, and there's fun to be free. Frankie. I got Frankie 4K. Well, back then it was probably Mach 6. And
I don't think it was Frankie yet.
Yeah, might even have been Frankie. It was back in the infancy of John Fun to Be Free. It was way back. And I was like, you know what? Let me watch this guy. It's like, he kind of, having a video background, I get intrigued. I start to see graphics. He's got animations. He has stuff going on that because I used to watch regularly another one of the major streamers, without even saying any names, but I used to watch him all the time. And now I'm watching John. I'm like, he's kind of different than anybody else out there. So I started watching, and then kind of subscribed, kind of watching, and then John's nature is to start talking about people. Hey, he started to see my name in the channel. Skootah Adventures. Hey, Skootah Adventures is back. Skootah Adventures. So one day I was at the park, and I had a return time for Jungle Cruise, and I happened to pull him up at the time. I was going back for my return time, and I pulled up. Let me just see where he is, because I know because at that time I learned that he usually wraps up about 6 o'clock or so. So I said, let me see where he's at. Oh, he's coming off the Jungle Cruise. So I ran into him, and way back then, we ended up talking. He was just going off the air. He went off the air. We talked for a few minutes. Hey, good to meet you. Good to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. And then it just kind of grew from there and blossomed. And all from, if it was a week earlier, I would have just saw his stream and would have been like, I don't need to see this, But I said, I'm going to try to be a better person. I'm going to give any other stream a chance. And I started watching his stream, and of all people, I picked probably the best guy to watch. And, he encourages growth with other channels. He pushes all of us. And,
amazing.
It kind of encouraged me to keep going, And I was like, and I tell Michelle, I was like, we're starting to see some numbers. Like, we're getting new subscribers that we weren't getting. There's new life in this channel. And it was all because of John.
John was such a blessing coming
no problem. Yep.
Live streaming, because that was the same thing briefly. I tell John all the time, but I saw him. I called Benny. I said, you've got to see this live streamer. I've seen other live streamers. Like I said, I'm not going to mention names, that I would watch it because I would want to watch Disney stuff.
Yeah.
And then Benny and I were doing content, and I said, why don't we do Disney vlogs? And we started doing that. But we go ahead and I see John, and then he mentions my name, Scary Mary, which was not so scary at the time. It was Scary Mary. And I told Betty, you've got to see the graphics. You've got to see this guy. You've got to see. And then I go, let's see. And then when we met him, then I did the interview with him, and then the rest is history. And you just get to meet such a nice, kind human being who gave me another perspective, like you were saying, not being selfish, being loving, uniting people instead of dividing people, not a competition.
Mhm.
It's it
Change
just he
hope,
started
smile.
uniting people. And then I remember him mentioning the first day we met him, he said, you would love Skootah and Michelle, he said. And
Mhm.
then with him, I met Mike and Jen
Yeah.
and Sierra, and everything started evolving there. And there I've met so many other people because of the love that he shared, like started, right? Amazing. So I'm always grateful for John for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and he brought us
And
all
Mary on the
together.
Move, who's the boss? Mary on the Move, of course, who's the boss?
Yeah.
Who we love her. I haven't met her yet. We haven't been able to meet her yet, but
I see
Benny
what
and
you
I
say
love
in
her.
the chat. She said it was love at first sight with Scooter. Well, I do appreciate that, Mary on the Move.
Oh,
You know, and I'm honored that John brought us all into his fold. You
I'm
know,
honored too. I'm
and
honored too.
he's done so much. You know, like Pete McDevitt's on the other end of that. But as far as like
Pete
us
McDevitt
locally,
too. I haven't had a
you know,
chance to meet Pete, and I didn't want to stream tonight
he's kind of almost on
because
like a
Pete's
national
on
level.
tonight too. Pete is on
Yep.
tonight, and I go, oh, I don't want to. It's not that you're going against him, but I go, man, I
No.
want to watch his live stream, you know. But tomorrow we can. I have a dinner for a dear best friend of mine tomorrow night, and I can. And then Sunday, Benny's going to be going out with his son to see a movie, and so we had the weekend really busy. And today was the only day that we could stream. But Pete McDevitt, I want to meet him too. I think he's
Yeah.
got an amazing story and of
But as far as like,
survival and so much love. But John,
yeah, as
it
far
was
as
love at first sight for us,
that are
huh?
in the field like every day here in the trenches, in the parks, like local people,
Yeah,
you guys, me, Cruising Theme Park Guide, Magic Adventures, all of us, you know, he has done so much to just kind of, you know,
yeah.
he was starting to see unprecedented growth in, you know, and he basically, you know, said, "Come with me," you
He
know, let's
never,
go.
yeah, he never has been selfish
No,
at
no,
all.
and
And it was like I said, love at first sight for us, right? And when we
yeah,
met Scooter and Theme Park Giant and Mike and Jen and Sierra,
mhm,
and other
Like we
people
knew
that we've met,
everybody.
Lily's Life, who I love,
yeah, yeah,
A Bouncing Journey, April. Oh my gosh, who else do we have? We have so many people that we've met. I'm sorry if I haven't mentioned everybody, but we're so grateful. Oh my God, Park Bros, Lawrence, Living in
yeah,
Diz,
yeah,
people from the Disney Streamer Network, like
That's amazing.
yeah,
amazing how many people we've met
yeah.
and you make friendships. I haven't met the Disney Baker. I want to meet him. So many people
Oh,
that we want to
yeah,
meet because
you got to meet that guy.
we're not in the trenches like you guys.
Yeah,
Eventually we will be, but we're still here in Miami. So we're waiting this to do a promo because we're going on a cruise soon, another cruise. And it's not a Disney cruise ship, but we want to make videos on there and show things in Miami. But when we go to Disney, we will be going probably next month. And then we want to cram in and do vlogs and then maybe do a little live streaming. But
yeah.
we're so blessed to have you guys
Yeah,
that brought
everybody that
us
we've come
in.
across. We're grateful for everybody, with the exception of Theme Park Giant. We're happy with
Besides him,
everybody. You know,
I know
we're lucky. We're blessed. We're truly blessed. But
we
is
really
he
are.
still out there, Theme Park Giant?
I don't know, but he loves teasing, but I love him. Good
Oh
humor.
yeah, and you gave him
I
a
know
nice.
that it's
You
late,
gave
man.
him a nice
People are
Cuban hug
tired.
when you met him. I know the last time you
I
were in
sure
town,
did.
you were
I said
talking
I'm
about
giving you
that.
a big Cuban hug.
Yep.
Yep.
But he's a great guy. How great of a guy is that guy? That Theme Park
Yeah.
Giant.
Amazing. Randy, who I love.
Yes.
I haven't met him in person yet. Randy, who's part of the Mod Squad, the dream team for Fun to Be Free. These are special people. We've been meeting not only, let's say, content creators, but people that are mods, people that love Disney like we do. Isn't it nice to be part of that community, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I see.
Oh, Theme Park Giant says he's not amused.
Oh no,
He says he's not amused.
I'm not amused.
Not amused.
I was like, everybody we met has been great except Team Mike.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
know.
you know, I'm only joking there, TPG. That is a great guy. I'm proud that we know him.
What is his name? Benny's what? Benny's what?
Purser's name is Goofy.
Purser's name is Goofy. Mary on the Move, LOL TPG, Theme Park Giant. Hey, y'all, been here, been ninja watching. Thank you so much. I know that I don't even know what time it is. Oh my gosh, it's 10:37. We've been on for almost 2 hours.
And we got 18 watching. Look at this. Huh? Who would ever think? Who would ever think 18 people would even care about Skootah? You know?
Well, I care about
They-
Skootah.
yeah,
I'm
they're
just
here-
so
they're
happy
actually
for
here
anybody who's in the live
like
stream.
Michelle said they don't care. They have a Benny and Neary.
No, they're not. They're here for Skootah.
No,
This is a good show tonight.
it was fun.
I think that's about it. It's been awesome. I don't know what else. I probably have more things to ask you
Yeah.
because tell me what you meant by I started off your
No.
introduction with this. Your
Michelle
quote.
said-
Why did you
Hey.
say you were an enigma?
Oh yeah, wait, real quick though. Michelle said she wants to see your shirts. What are your shirts? She wants to see them close up.
Oh, we are showing off some
You guys are so cute.
our Mickey Disney cruise shirts.
Oh, look at
I
that.
love it.
We got them on Amazon. I
Some
think
of them
these are
like my,
Amazon. These aren't Timo. I got a bunch of stuff on
some of
Timo.
them
You don't
look
know
like
how
my-
much
you see my
Disney
thing back
stuff
there?
that. But this is Amazon. And we wore them on the Royal Caribbean. We did a video. I'm sure I plugged the video, the one that Benny thought he was on a Disney cruise, and he kept calling the
Yeah.
our stateroom attendant Goofy. And I go, no, babe, that's not his name. That's not his name. But we would get on the elevator, and I would tell people. One person on the elevator tells Benny, "What do you say to you?"
He says you're on the wrong ship.
And I go, "We couldn't afford the Disney cruise. We got it, but we're here." And some people are like, "Oh, they loved our whatever we were wearing."
Yeah, we hung out with them till 1 in the morning,
Huh?
and then you befriended them, and we hung out with them till 1 in the morning.
Oh my God, I made friends with so many people, but you guys know me. You put me in front of a tree, I'll talk to it.
Michelle said,
just-
"Do you still hang out with the people on your last cruise that you were dancing with?" She wants to know if you still hang out.
You
with
know
them.
what? Believe it or not, Cheryl, who I met on that cruise, sent me a video today that I haven't showed Benny yet. That was her. When we went to see the comedian with her and her boyfriend. And she sent me a video today, and I gotta call her. She's from, I want to say, she's in New York.
Yeah, they were from Long Island.
She's from I think she's from Long Island,
Crazy like
and
me.
she's beautiful person. I love Cheryl, and I've been meaning to call her.
Aw.
But anybody else, I don't think. Just Cheryl.
But I was showing the shirts look like that design back there. You see that? See my little
Mickey on a hammock.
see it back there?
Yeah.
Benny can see it.
That Mickey laying on a hammock. See him?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah,
Is
look.
Mickey laying on a hammock here?
Yeah, can you see him there?
Oh wait, Alexa.
Let me see. Let me
wait,
see.
fan 2 color white. I still have there it goes. Now you can see it. I still have the green light on. See it?
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta zoom in with my camera to see it. Let me see.
Live here.
Oh yeah, it looks like our shirts, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it right here. Yes. Well, these are on Amazon for like $20-something. They weren't bad at all, and they're very cozy and they don't get wrinkly.
I love those.
They're not as good as Roosevelt's material.
Yeah.
Benny loves Roosevelt's,
I love.
but these are comfy and airy.
Yeah, I like that.
For $20, you can't beat it.
No, you can't beat that at all.
And they have up to 5X because Benny's big. He's a big guy. He's tall. He's big, and they're so roomy. But we're going to be doing more
It's called
cruise.
voluptuous.
He's voluptuous. He's a voluptuous guy.
Yes. Yep.
Very
Yeah, but
voluptuous.
Michelle's got herself a voluptuous man too. You
That's right.
know?
But Michelle and I wouldn't trade our guys for anything in the world. We're
No.
lucky. I'm very blessed, I say, to have Benny. I'm very blessed.
Oh yeah. Look at you two. You two are made for each other. No, who would actually put up with each other other than you two? You know what
You're not kidding.
I mean? No, you guys are great. We're blessed having you guys in our life.
Well-
Same thing we talked about John. You know.
Well, same here. We love you guys very much, and we're just happy to be part of this whole community and so many beautiful people we've met. With that, I think we're going to say goodbye tonight. Is there any last parting words before we end the live stream that you want to give a message or anything to people that are watching about Skootah, about what your mission is for your channel, what you want to get across?
All right. Let's see.
Park Guide says Benny is voluptuous and stable.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my God.
Thad says that he's stable, that I'm the unstable one, which he's right. And Benny
All right.
goes, nobody's ever accused me of being stable.
Oh, Mary, I can't believe it.
What did he say?
She says, Mary on the move says, I would trade John.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you
look
would
at
not.
yeah.
She doesn't
John.
believe that. Mary
Yeah.
and John are another beautiful couple.
No. Mary's a very beautiful person. John?
She sure is.
No, she isn't.
Okay. You said what, John?
John's a
Yeah.
funny guy, but he's a great guy too.
Yeah.
We
I
love
know.
them.
Fun to be free.
I can't
Fun
wait
be
to
free.
meet Mary. I can't wait to meet Mary.
It's the money.
Wait. Did you say fun to be free?
Yep. Fun. Yep.
Okay, so give me your closing statements.
He probably didn't watch it. But yeah, so I've had one little final parting word.
You and Michelle, yes.
Yeah. Well, babe, I guess it's a weekend, right? And
Well, I just want to thank anybody that watches our channel, and if we can help one person, like honestly, that is just everything to us. It means we want to be able to help anybody. Get out there, enjoy the parks. You can have fun.
Yeah.
right, and
I
that's
love
the
that.
whole focus of what Scooter Adventures. That's the founding principles of our little channel. Is to just we can help the whole monetization thing, all that stuff, whatever it is.
And
But
perfect example, that
Yep.
latest video, Lily, Mike, Jen, Magical Adventures,
Yep.
and Scooter Adventures, having that little race at the end of the
Yeah,
night
yeah.
at Magic Kingdom. That's what it's
Oh,
about.
I love that. I have that on
Yeah.
my Instagram. That
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on my Instagram.
Yeah, just having
I got that
goofy,
from
stupid
Lawrence.
fun, Yeah.
From Lawrence from Park Bros. I saw that video of the scooter race with Lily's Life,
Yeah.
Scooter Adventures, Magical Mike was there for Magic Adventures. I loved it.
That
Yeah.
was so
Until you
cool.
make it, get out there and go have fun.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Michelle's saying, because I don't hear her, she's not mic'd up, but she's saying that as long that you guys, if you help one person, it's worth it
Yes. Right.
to go out and enjoy life.
Just say it.
Yes, and life is what you make of it. Get out there and go have fun.
That's right. On a
That's it.
scooter, two scooter, whatever it takes, live your life.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
what you got. You got one life.
And I thank you both for spreading that positivity and that love for anybody who's limited in any way, because I live with my visual limitation and I try to enforce that and show that you can do anything no matter what. And you guys are doing that also.
Fun to be
You're awesome, Neri.
fun to be free says, "How dare you?"
How dare you?
He's still out there.
How dare you?
But
And
yeah.
of course, and you're gonna put Randy in your scoot in the
Yeah.
basket.
Yep. Oh, that's what I was.
Oh my God, did we laugh that day? I laughed so
Well,
much.
there was
That
actually
day I
one-
gave him,
I was
Benny
actually
and I
trying to-
gave him a sugar rush.
I was trying to look for this photo because I saved this to my phone. I
Okay.
won't unveil it tonight because this is big, and John will know what this is. And I wish Randy was still here to see this photo.
Is it the emotional support, Randy?
Emotional
it's
support,
even better
Randy.
than that. It's actually better than that. This actually comes down to the core of me and John with Fun to Be Free. John, Fun to Be Free.
Okay.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Hang on. Just give me 1 second to pull this up.
Okay, we gotta see it.
Fun to be free. Fun to be free.
Fun to be free. The monies, the vibe, Johnny, the vibe.
The vibes, Johnny. The vibes.
We
There's no
dropped
more vibe
everybody's link below because I think people are going to rewatch that. Please make sure to follow. We have all the links below, all the people, partners of our channel, friends of our channel. We love them so much. We're so grateful for all of you that are still watching now at this time on a Friday. Betty and I are usually knocked out. He wakes up at 5 in the morning. I wake up around 3 to take Maxie out. So we're usually knocked out around 8:30, like two old people.
Mm-hmm.
Benny will say, "Oh, we are old." And I go, "No, we're not."
Yes. Oh, I think I found it.
Okay.
I think I found it. Here we go. John, Fun to Be Free. Stand by. Hang on. Just trying to pull it up.
All right. Wait, drum roll.
Got a drum roll?
Move, you got to move that, babe. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I got to get close for this one.
Who's who there?
Who's who? You got
I'm supposed to be
R2D2.
R2D2 on the scooter, on Scoot. And
Oh,
John,
on Scoot.
and our John is C3PO.
C3PO holding Frankie.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
John, what do you think of that? Fun to be free. I want to see his comment. He says I'm here. What's your comment on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the hand clapping. I like that.
Yeah, we love that.
To be free. Fun to be free. And then that was just another one, but it's not. I think the other one was better because he was holding the phone.
Yeah, that was good though.
John says I'm here. John says I'm here. Babe, what did you do? You make the screen black.
John, what did you think of that photo I made? Magic Adventures said,
LOL.
Let's
Tonio Tower, also Tonio Tower. Thank you for all you guys do. All you. Oh my goodness.
see. And that's what it's all about. See, that's fun. We have fun doing what we're doing. You know.
We are doing, and I think we're all. I was thinking of a little thing, a jingle, but I'm like just bringing a little more, not bringing happy, because I think there's a lot of happiness on YouTube. Bringing a little more happy to YouTube. That's what we try to do, and make it funny. Just be ourselves, and maybe there are so many people that can't go to the parks or are as blessed as we are that we can go to the parks or visit, like you guys do, like, and you can bring a little magic to their homes, you know. And what you're doing is also wonderful, spreading that message. So thank you for being here tonight.
John wrote.
We love you guys.
John 3PO and S.
What did he write?
Scoot SKT2. Scoot
Hold
2.
Hold on. What did he write? Wait, hold on. Oh, John 3PO and SKT2.
Nice work, pal.
I love it.
But yes, I could send you the file if you need it, John. You can put it with your stuff. But
I love it.
Yeah. Remember, a couple weeks ago, I think it was the weekend of the Liberty Bell. Everybody, we were going back and forth bickering. They said, you guys, I think it might have been Randy, of course, who said you guys look like R2D2 and
oh my God,
walking through the desert. That's that scene in the movie, you know. And it was C3PO is always like has logic, and I must tell you, you're just a quite fellow, you know, a clever fellow. Like, and that's kind of like as they go off into the sun, and that's kind of what we must have looked like on our streams.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I kind of did that little, you know, of course I didn't do that. That's AI, but yeah.
I love it.
Yep. But that's it.
Skootah, thank you for tonight. It was fun.
Yes, it was
We had a blast.
I had a good time.
A blast.
Everybody got to know Skootah a little better. Scoot, you know?
A little bit better. But we'll get you on again. I got to think of more questions. We'll do another live stream. We're going to do our ending now.
Yeah, we're doing ending.
With Beach Fox Live, our music.
I don't think I set that up. Sorry.
Can you put it or no?
I'm not sure.
The video? All right. Well, we thank everybody for coming here.
There you go.
Thank you, everybody. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Have a great night. And thank you for staying. Sorry we kept everybody up so late, whoever's here. But if you're rewatching, make sure to look at the links below. If you're going to rent a scooter, click on the link I'm putting because it's going to help Skootah and Michelle, their channel. It's all going to go right back into the channel. And again, thank you all for being here.
Yeah, we got to do this again. We had a blast.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
You may not see it on my face. I'm very quiet, but I had a blast.
You have $1 million smile.
We even have Michelle
That's
hanging
right. And I had Michelle hanging out. This is great.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Everybody.
We love you guys.
And everybody in the chat.
All right, guys. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Everybody have a good night. Fun to be
Thank
free.
you.
I see what John said. Send the pictures. I will send those.
Yes, we love you, John. We love you, Mary, Jen, Mike, Sierra, all of you guys. Theme Park Giant, all the mods.
Yeah.
Great people, man. Great people.
Thank you so much for all the support. We're blessed to have everybody in our lives. So
we sure are.
Benny and Erie, thank you so much.